All right. Well, we fixed that one. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're tuning in from. We are here live for All Star Week in Miami with Slide Job Motorsports, and I have a guest in the booth. Go and introduce
Hello,
yourself.
hello. This is your boy Dubs, the co-owner of Slide Job Motorsports, joining Dr. Ice in the booth today, putting some money up on the line for the race. Hopefully, we can put on a good show.
Absolutely.
Got
Yeah,
probably the fastest of the fastest in the group. So,
and I was looking through quali, and looks like it's gonna be a pretty close run for everybody.
yeah, I think the difference on tracks between each driver is going to be that draft as they get it, and any mistakes the person in front of them makes. This is a 2-wide track, but there's only one fast line, and everybody knows that. So it's just going to be making sure they execute each lap to stay ahead of the guy behind them and hopefully catch the guy in front of them.
Absolutely. Saying hello to Ace on 240 in the chat. How's it going?
Gets people piling in.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you want to talk about what's actually on the line here while we finish up the driver warm up to get ready to take the green flag here in about 2 minutes?
Yeah, so we've dropped the lobby down to, typically it's about 23 drivers. We dropped it down to 18 drivers to give a bit of a challenge to the guys and make sure it's going to be the fastest group. And these guys are racing for a bit of a whopping $25. Not much, but something. Give them a game pass or a DLC on a game, just something to give them incentive and to make sure they put on a good show for these viewers. And this is just an all-star race, so we took a little break from our regular season. The regular season has ended. We start playoffs next week. That'll be 6 races for the big old 100. So these guys got some money they can win if they do it right.
Yeah, and with 200 laps here, it's going to be a real nail biter. Hopefully the turn 4 wall doesn't catch anybody out with that one pixel that's just kind of
It's just
hanging out.
there.
Yeah. It's happy to race today. Absolutely. I cannot wait to see what happens. We'll go through our starting lineup real quick as soon as I can pull that up.
Yeah, real quick too, while you do the starting lineup, we did have a full week of qualifying, a little less than full week of qualifying for these drivers. And today we had an LCQ to give people a chance to make the race that were below the cut line. The attendance was low on it, so we just went ahead and locked in the 2 people that showed up for that LCQ into the race. So they got a chance to race even though their times are a little slower.
One second. You can tell them we're live. I have it muted. Yeah, I don't think we have time since we're gonna do Razor. How's it going? Welcome in. Says let there be death. All right, you're back on, Dubs.
Yeah, we just let there be deaths. Yeah, well, maybe. Hopefully, we don't have the medical team have to show up tonight. But I know one thing's for sure, and Dr. Ice can attest to this: is that entry to pit lane sometimes gets a little squirrely under green flag pit stops.
Especially when you've been running those tires, and
you got a whole field going in.
No fuel left in there. 80% tire wear. Yeah, you'll get caught out, and that pit road entry will bite you. Christian Ruiz 715. Right, I'll
We
be
got
there
up to
shortly.
11 viewers.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes, sir. We
Appreciate
got
you,
everybody
fellas.
in here. So since we are starting at 7:15, actually I cannot even find the starting grid.
Here, I can text it to you.
Yeah. Or you can go through it if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I'll pull it up here. So this is our all-star starting grid. Go back to my DMs here. I had Jen is a new admin of the group. He's been helping me get the times organized. But our pole position sits at SJM Tays with a 29.351. We got Harry right behind him with a 29.379, and VER Twitchy with a 29.419. That's our top 3 drivers and their times. I will list the rest of the drivers with no times. You got NDL Shadow in 4th place, followed by PRG Black in 5th. You got Straw Hat J in 6th. Monarchy follows him in 7th place. Then we drop to 8th place with Rye Racer. Ghost Reaper sitting 9th. Valhalla wrapping up that top 10. Drop down to 11th place. We got VRX Z1. 12th is Eli Don't Do It. 13th being Deej Speeman. 14th Iron Phantom, or AKA Robert. We got 15th Gen 3 LS. And 16th is Visible Rocket. We now drop down to the cut line. I opened it up to 2 more drivers, and the 2 drivers that were able to make it in were Boss Racer Pro sitting at 17th and Ace on 240 sitting at 18th.
Alrighty.
That wraps up the grid for All-Star.
Yeah, and speaking of Ghost Reaper, right as you said that, Ghost Reaper went ahead and subscribed to the channel.
Nice. Let's go.
Look at that.
Let's
Love
go.
to see it. Now
Nice.
what we're gonna do is I think I have time to take a lap. Yeah, I do. Let's
see what you think, how it feels.
Let's see. Let's see what I'm able to do. Let me knock the rust off real quick.
I don't know if this does anything for you, but we'll use some bits.
Oh, unable to start the race. Oh, I gotta select a car.
Oh, it doesn't like the DuPont 24.
Yeah, it's not a Jeff Gordon fan. That's a Logano fan. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see what I can turn. Let me turn my camera off real quick. I'll go ahead and mute my microphone mix as well. And we'll walk in just for a little bit and see what happens.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully we get it. Yeah, Chris said he's going to be joining soon, so hopefully we see you in here, Chris. Nice to have you on track. Glad you were able to make a good quality lap. You can catch Dr. Ice's other streaming going on. He does Excite on the weekends. I'm not sure exactly what day. Probably should have known that before I promoted it. But he does Excite on the weekends. He also does some tour when they do their events. They're about once a month or so, maybe a couple months in between each race, but they do endurance races. Sometimes Dr. Ice races himself. I think he's a part of IEC. It's another good league that does IMSA racing. You guys get a good look at what the track looks like, where the rubber's going to be put down. That bottom line on the apron is going to be your best friend when you're in the corners. But you got to make sure you don't slide up too close to that wall. Also, you'll notice on the grid this week, viewers, we have Miami theme as the paint scheme for these drivers. So you'll catch a couple Miami-looking cars.
All right, so it looks like I was able to put down a 29.5, but looking at Z1, yeah, I think I'm pretty far off. I am cooked. Let me try it again, because I did kind of wash out at the middle of turn 3. Let's see what I can do. So I think I came in here and took the apex a little too early, and it just threw my car up. So let's see.
Yeah, you got to be really careful with the apron. Got to get as close to it as you can without putting the tires too far down, or it just wants to slide.
Oh, I'm gonna get draft from Eli. That's fine. We won't tell Z1 I got the draft though. Oh, I lifted too long. Oh, almost got taken out. That was probably a draft lap from Z1 as well, I would imagine.
Oh, I'm definitely sure. I mean, it's possible to hit a 29.2 by yourself, maybe.
Let's see. 29. Yeah, I think a 29.5 was probably as best as I was going to be able to do anyway.
That would have got you into the race there,
Enter
Doctor.
corners high, hit the white line, middle of the corner, exit high. Yeah. Why is it saying like, oh, it flagged on hit the white because it thought you were talking about, but I'll allow it. All right. Still ready to spectate, so we're good to
Oh,
go.
that's funny. I didn't even see it until you let it go. That's funny.
Yeah, I was like, it'll be all right. We're not talking about that stuff in here. Hopefully not. Don't
No,
do drugs.
no, definitely not.
All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to run a quick 3-minute ad break, and we'll get right back to the action. So, thanks Ghost Reaper for resubscribing or subscribing, and we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from our advertisement break. We're going to get this party started here in about 2 more minutes. It's getting everybody reloaded into the lobby. Everyone is still warming up by the looks of it. A lot of cars on track. Let me actually take a look through some of the quali. Let's see, PRG Black did a 29.528. At least from what I'm seeing in the qualifying time.
Yeah, he did get a
That was the first one I
29.
saw. I thought I saw the whole like rundown somewhere.
Yeah, I can send. I'll forward it to you right now.
Oh, okay.
Where's Jones?
Oh god, 1 second.
Yeah, I sent it to our group chat.
Yeah. Watching this clip. Oh my god. Yeah, right. There's just a clip of somebody, Ace, absolutely smoking somebody in turn 4. Let's see where it would have put me.
If I stream my POV to Discord, is there a way for you to screen grab it and put it on your stream on Twitch so we get two POVs?
There is. It takes a while to set up.
Okay. Dang.
Yeah. It's all good. Next time. All right, everyone is slowly getting readied up here. Still have a ton of sun here in Florida actual, and then the sun is setting in Florida virtual. Um,
Although we're gonna have a
oh, it was
crazy time
Val.
jump as the race starts.
Oh yeah, we're racing under the lights.
Well, it will, but it'll reset the time to when the race starts. We'll go back to midday or
Oh
whatever
yeah,
it was
yeah.
set to. But I'm hoping. I told Taze to get it set up to where we get some under the lights action for some good gripped up cars at the end.
Yes, sir. All right, looks like we are going to be starting here momentarily. It is about that time.
Looks like they're getting everybody readied up and situated.
All right, there's a practice end.
As these guys get ready to go, I do have to say good luck to all these Slide Job Motorsport drivers tonight. See who can get it done. I got my prediction. Do you have a prediction, Dr. Ice? Do we give a booth prediction?
Ooh, I don't know. Taze is pretty quick. Twitchy's fast. Shadow's pretty quick too. I mean, this whole front 2 rows is as we're gonna see here as we go ahead and set the grid. Harry's pretty quick as well. I don't know. It could go anywhere.
I think they
Z1 as
lost
well,
somebody.
starting in
Oh, they had a little disconnect.
okay. So we're doing a lobby restart or a race restart. Start to take a look at some of the paints anyway, the liveries. So I see the Carvana Lowe's Jimmy Johnson type livery, I think. I think he's coming back for another race at some point, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's coming back for the Daytona 500 next year, and he's on social media. Lowe's had just said that they were gonna be one of his sponsors again. He's getting
Nice.
the whole team back for his last race.
Eli with a little bit of Miami Vice themed here with the pink and blue. Oh, that's nice. We're not going to get through everybody just yet, but disconnect, restart. Yeah, we're tracking Ghost.
Yeah, I do know a few of these guys this week had put together something for the Miami theme, but there's no points on the line, so it's no incentive to it. As we usually do during the regular season and playoffs, they run a paint scheme, they get an extra point. But tonight
Nice.
they're not going to do that.
Gotcha. Adjust myself in
Yeah,
my
I think it'll
chair
be
while we
cool to
wait.
see Jimmy come back for the Daytona race. It'll be cool to watch.
Oh, yeah.
And they're doing the Clash at Daytona this year. Did you see that?
I did not. All right, let's go ahead and pre-race menu. Doing the
Ooh, how do you do
Clash
it
at
from
Daytona.
here?
Nice.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're gonna bring it back to the Daytona instead of doing it at Bowman Gray.
Okay. Hmm. Waiting on a handful of people to go ahead and, yeah, there's still a lot of people on track, so waiting on that so we can go ahead and ready spectate. All right, a little bit of advertising from Robert Voice Acts, custom shirts, tumblers, pens, and more at Missy's Outlet. Found on Facebook, Instagram. A little promotion for his mother's business. Nice. Yeah, we'll definitely give her a shout as well.
I do know he does run paint schemes that has a lot of his mom's business on it too. We can see that during the race.
Yeah. Still not letting me ready spectate. I think we're waiting on.
These guys need to hurry up.
Turn my face cam back on. Still waiting.
They usually don't take this long.
She actually picked the way my car should look for tonight's race. Oh, nice. Look at that. Let's see what they're yapping about here. Yeah.
Is Taze waiting on Visible, Robert, and Rye to either they're in practice or they're still in the old race.
Yeah. Oh, Iron just
Um,
backed out by the looks of it. Visible should be.
okay.
Yeah, because I still can't even ready spectate. Testing collisions.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
Either way, if it puts us on the grid, we can still go to the thing if it glitches it.
Yeah.
Because he said the same thing that it should let us right now, but it is
Oh, there
clearly
it goes.
not. Oh, there. Nice.
Hey. It's everyone immediately readies up. Still
So
waiting on
let's try this
Visible
a
and
second time.
Boss. Yeah, round 2. There we go. All right, practice has ended. That means that this will come off. And away we go. All right, we should be setting the grid here. Make sure the grid's getting set, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it over to you to talk about each of the drivers. Yep, there we go. I'm going to pass it over to you so you can
Perfect.
talk about each of the drivers, and I'm going to go grab some drinks.
Yeah, so as we get the grid set here, we got our pole position sitting with SJM Taze. Taze has been a dominant force in the league this season, getting quite a few wins under his belt, locking in the playoff run. He is basically our champion, even though we're not even in playoffs yet. And he's just a very fast driver. Harry in second place has been one that's joined about midway through regular season. Gratefully, he's came from another league, and he's a very fast driver as well. As you see, he sits in second place. Twitchy's another guy that came along from another league. These guys are just fast drivers. I've been promoting speed, and I want only the fastest of the fast to be in this stuff. So these two guys have came in the league and making a name for themselves in Slide Job Motorsports. So it's been fun to watch. Few people throughout the grid. We got PRG Black. He's somebody that has his own league as well and races with us from time to time. NDL Shadow coming in as well with Harry and Twitchy and them guys. Just bringing in a good group of fast drivers to the mix. Straw Hats, somebody that you don't really see a lot up front, but he can always make a good top 10, top 5 run. Monarchy the same way. When he pops in, he's brings speed. He's up in the top 10. Ryan made a top 10 run. Ghost, surprisingly, though, sits at 9th on the grid for start position. Typically, him and the AVM guys are dominating these races, but he had a little mishap in qualifying. Was still able to make the race, and he's just only going to go forward. Same with Val, sits at 10th. He's also going to only go forward in this race. You got Z1 behind them. It's kind of the guy that sits in the back, and you don't expect it, and then he wins. And he's been one of the only competitors for Taze as far as wins go on the track itself. Taze has a lot of competitors, but Z1's been able to get it locked in when Taze can't. So this will be a good race to watch. Eli's a fast driver. Deed, good to see him in the race. Robert as Iron Phantoms, nice to see him make a good lap time. Gen 3, it's good to see my own teammate Invisible as well make their way in. Boss Racer on the Redemption Story making his way into the race as well as Ace on 240. These guys were just barely outside the cut line. The times were 1,000ths off. Did everything they could to make it fast, and they just barely made it in. So we're getting to the field now. There we go.
All right, speaking
Just
of
in
barely
time.
making it in, no pun intended, we are back. So
You love the Zen car, don't you? You see it right in your face.
oh, love
It's
the
right there.
Zen car. Love the
Taze
Zen
spent so
car.
much time on that car too. It's his
Dual
best one yet.
Camry. Yeah. All right, Twitchy repping Excite Motorsports here. Love to see it.
Oh yeah, I do like that car. I like that paint scheme. That's a good Miami paint scheme. The colors, anyways.
Yeah.
You got NDL Shadow on the AM PM.
Little Diet
You might
Mountain
need some
Dew
of the
action.
AM by the. Yeah.
Straw Hat J and some Dolphins action. Okay.
I like it. I like it.
Monarchy. That angle doesn't tell me much of anything, so we'll leave off with Monarchy to see all the cars on the grid.
This guy's going to be doing a pace lap about 60 miles an hour around the field to give us a good view of their cars. And anytime a caution is called, there will be a pace speed of about that as well. Tay said he might change it if need be, but
Gotcha.
these guys do have caution windows for the audience. They get 5 laps this race to try to stay green. It takes 4 cars in that caution window to cause a restart, and they're available to 1 restart per window. So if they use it, the next window is green. But anything after that is 2 cars around, and we get a caution. So let's see what these guys can do.
All right. Let's go into a little bit of game camera. Take a look at all of this. Yeah. Oh my God, he did a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That's sick. I love that. Quickly look at everybody else. Oh. AM PM. Looked at Twitchies. Already looked at Shadows, PRG Black. Fueled by Diet Dew. Straw Hat J and the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, I love this one. Wow. That's cool.
Simple, yeah, perfect for the race.
All right, Monarchy, another Mountain Dew. I'm not going to skip over
Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Well, somebody just disconnected. I hear death.
That might have...
What?
Oh, yeah, I do too. What's going
Interesting.
on? Let me get a look at the field here.
Everything looks good here.
Like
all right.
everybody's okay.
So we're going to leave off with Ghost Reaper. We're going to get back on board with Taze, and we are going to get the full experience here as we're underway.
And the green flag drops.
Good old All-Star Week here at Miami. Man, I love those point of interest cameras. All right, let's get back onto the tail of the tape here. Is there... Oh my goodness, they're already 3 wide as Twitchy sends it up the inside with Paradise and Taze close behind, and they are still... Well, now they're 3 wide for second. Almost 4. They're actually 4 wide for second. Have some carnage in the backfield by the looks of it.
Twitchy trying to make a move on the bottom there on Harry. Hoping he can get it there. He does. He hooks the inside.
Yeah, I think Twitchy's gonna have the move there. It looks like Harry made a little bit of a hesitation there on the entry into turn 3. Taze is trying to force it 3 wide. My goodness, they're racing hard. Oh, we do have a slow car on the front stretch, and that is Straw Hat J in the 95. The 95 Dolphins. Rest of the field is still...
I'll go ahead and get us some... see what he's got here for any damage or anything. Looks to be clean. Looks to be all right.
Oh my goodness, what a run to the inside by Monarchy. Good lord. He just came out of nowhere as Twitchy and Taze were holding the middle and outside lines here with a push from Shadow as well, as we're going to get on board with Monarchy as Shadow's now joined the fray. Z1 still running in 11th place. Still green flag here. Monarchy with a beautiful run down the inside again.
Monarchy showed up this week, that's for sure.
Yeah, he did.
Not a very known driver in this league as far as getting stuff done, but he's executing tonight.
As this seems to be a like a Daytona type race, because they are still 3 wide for the lead, and they have been since the start of the race. Shadow's kind of holding that middle line right behind Twitchy. Seems to be his most comfortable position to be in right now.
Seems like most of the people are in that front pack as well. Nobody's really split up until we get to about Rye. Rye's a few seconds off of Ghost and Visible, but everybody seems to be in that front pack trying to maintain the distance to hopefully make, something happens, they can get up to the lead themselves.
Absolutely is. Oh my goodness, they almost pushed it 4 wide as Shadow will take that middle lane. Twitchy will take the inside, and I think Monarchy will jump down and actually give Twitchy a bit of a bump draft here as we continue this green flag action here at All-Star Week with Slide Job Motorsports. Again, $25 on the line here. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, and Forza doesn't pay, but may as well race for something. And boy, they are going all out for this. So many
Yeah,
lead
it's nice to give
changes.
these guys something to go for, as it's a long season to get to that championship run. So it's something in between. I think it really, Dr. Ice, it brings out the speed in the drivers when they're capable of, being fast. Throughout the season, they get caught up in issues or in a caution, and they're not able to show their potential. But you throw some money in a fast race at them, and
Look at
boy, do they show up.
this. They're almost
Three
three
by
by
three.
three.
Yeah.
Getting some Daytona Super Speedway pack action here on an intermediate oval. There's no other place
Who
you
would
can
have thought?
find this. Oh, it looks like they're about to do it again. Yeah, they are 3 by 3, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ooh, Tay's having to lift off at the top.
Gonna try to
Shadow's
keep
still holding
himself out of
him.
that Forza wall.
Yeah, trying to keep it 3 wide, not go 4 wide. But and look who we have here. Another challenger has appeared at Z1. A driver who's just kind of showed up and given Taze and Ghost Reaper and company a run for their money. He's up into 4th, picking up 7 positions. Gen 3 LS picking up 6. And unfortunately, Straw Hat J, we saw there, dropping 12 positions. But, with an extra 180-something laps remaining, the race just started. So he can't... There's no reason he should be stressed about where he's currently at. Sure, he's not in the draft and not having an absolute ball of a time like these guys are, but these guys are taking the risk running 3 wide for as long as they have. I mean, this is the first time we're seeing 2 wide action 13 laps in. Oh, just kidding, they're 3 wide again. Here's Z1 in the
3
lead.
wide, almost 2 rows back again, trying to... Yeah, they're doing it. I'd like to point out too, Doctor.
Whoa, we
got
have
a
some
wreck.
contact. That's Twitchy and Monarch getting into it. Man,
Somebody in the inside wall, hard.
yeah, he did.
I was just gonna say too, these guys are gonna be starting to have to think about fueling tires because of the fact that they've ran green so long, but that's gonna bring a caution out, no doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.
So strategy's out the window again, but we've seen it throughout this league that some of these races are unpredictable, and what we think's gonna happen never happens. And I didn't think they were gonna make it out of the first caution window without somebody going around, but man, they were putting on a show.
Absolutely. Let's see if Twitchy surely has some Oh, yeah, Twitchy's got some damage.
Yeah.
But he'll go ahead and get that fixed up. Put some duct tape on it.
Pass.
Some WD-40 and
some zip ties.
he'll get it back out on the racetrack here and really show out for Excite Motorsports. He has a lot of ground to make up.
Yeah, but just from what I've seen with Twitchy and the group that's came about the same time as he did, that whole group, they bring speed to the table. So this ain't going to be it won't be so easy for him to get to the front, but I think he'll make it there by the end of the race. I mean, like you said, we're only so many laps in.
Absolutely, and
Less
we're going
than
to
20.
use this caution window to take another look at some of the other paint schemes here. So Missy's Outlet from Iron Phantom, also known as Robert Voice Axe, with a little bit of chrome touch on the numbers here, a little bit of matte. Love to see it. Take a look at the Lowe's Carvana. Sorry, not the number 48, the 54. As we mentioned before, this is just about what Jimmy Johnson's car is going to look like next year at the Daytona 500. So nice little recreation of that. We've taken a look at Shadow, Taze. I don't think we've taken a look at Harry. Let's take a look at Gen 3 LS and the number 79 Mobile 1 Camaro. Eli Don't Do It in the very, very Miami number 116. Look at that.
I do like that car. That is probably one of my favorites out of the field, just because of the Miami theme on it, the color scheme.
We saw the Diet Mountain Dew of PRG Black. We just took a look at that. Let's take a look at Valhalla. And the Rush Truck Center's Cummins #4 Ford. Take a look at Deed Speeman as well. And the Shady Rays #23. It's a nice paint job. Rye Racer, we took a look at that Viagra car looking a little worse for wear
Looks more
there
like
on the
looks like an Oreo kind of scheme for colors.
yeah.
Is he slipping them in the Oreos?
Oh my goodness. And number 13, let's take a look at Visible Rock here real quick. And we have Straw Hat J and Boss Racer to... Oh, we got time to take a look at it. Straw Hat we've seen. And the number... Oh my god. The 65+2 O'Reilly Auto Parts Toyota Camry. As Robert Voisax will lead us off to the green flag in the restart here.
Let's see what these guys can do as they come underway for green.
I'm going to go ahead and crank the game audio. And away we go. The restart, Z1 there on the outside. Already some moves being made. We're going to have to quickly catch up on all the action when we stop yapping. Man, I love that flyby. All right, let me get back. Nope, not a rail camera, replay cameras. There we go. All right, so it looks like Robert is, well, he was holding on to the lead until Z1 went around the outside. There's Taze right behind Z1 as well, making that outside line work, and they will be 3 wide for, oh my goodness gracious, 4 wide coming into turn 1.
I think the tires on everybody else's cars being able to pit might affect what Robert's able to do. He stayed out on that caution, and they were already 75% left on their tires, so
oh, look at this.
25% isn't a lot, but
they're 4 wide right here with Eli Don't Do It, as we're going to watch this, that pink Excite Motorsports car of Twitchy slowly make their way up the grid. He's already picked up, what, 6 positions already? Oh, Eli's left the group. We may or may not see him disconnect here in a moment. We're going to get back up on the leaders. So Z1, Taze, Shadow, Deed Speeman, and Valhalla is your top 5. Valhalla getting into the wall just a little bit, so a little bit of commentators.
What if it's not a glitch in the game? Because it still shows Eli in the game.
Potentially. Sometimes it'll have you leave the group, and then you'll still be in the race, but I don't know. So leaders finally going single file 20 laps into the race. A little bit of change of pace as they're really giving us a show there for the first 10 or 12 laps. Update on Twitchy, he is up into the top 10 now. So he's definitely slingshotting through the field. We're going to keep an eye on him as he makes his way through the field.
Yeah, I was able to catch a little bit of his action. He went 3 wide in the middle to make some of that room work and made it stick. Got through about 4 people to get up to the top 10 again.
Man.
And Z1 is up 10 positions from his starting position, so he's definitely making a name for himself in slide job as Taze is sitting second.
Yeah, we're still on board with Twitchy here on the main feed. Please do remind me after this to just go ahead and have a a dual POV ready to rock and roll for the next time.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna message you about this. Yeah, I'm gonna message you about it because I got an idea. Got an idea.
All right.
Oh.
Contact.
Like we got a wreck here in the back of the field.
Rye Racer and Monarchy. Rye Racer's facing the wrong way around on the apron. Monarchy kind of making sure he's good to go, and we'll stay behind him. And come on, camera, don't zoom out like that. Oh, looks like he's helping his competitor. So Monarchy taking a little bit of a page out of who was it? Iron Phantom at
Yeah.
Road America. A little bit of Lightning McQueen action here as the field is under their second caution. Duckers, yo! Oh man, brother, you missed. You missed a lot. Um, they were running 3x3 for the first, what, 12, 13 laps, Dubs?
Yeah, it was about 12 laps. It was 3x3, constantly changing positions up front too. Nobody had the lead locked in.
Yeah. We had a caution between, I think it was Monarchy and Twitchy for the first one. Ooh,
Hmm.
Z1 almost catching that wall. And then you just tuned into uh, the caution between Monarchy and Rye Racer. Busy getting your hair cut? All right. Hopefully it's a better job than what I got on stream. I'm not a barber by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, as the cars will pile out of pit lane, looks like Z1 is going to retain the lead by a nose on Taze. So that'll put Taze on the outside.
Yeah, it seems like I thought that the inside line was going to be the only way to run this race, and these guys were going to get single fouled out pretty quick. But it seemed, Dr. Ice, that they did not follow that rule whatsoever. They've been making this race like Daytona, getting it 3 wide and finding the grip.
Yeah. As soon as that high line gets going, I mean, just like any super speedway or intermediate oval such as Miami, when you get that high line running, it's hard to defend against it, especially when you're all the way down on the apron. Kind of where Z1 and the rest of the field is here. Because I think what happened here? Rye Racer taking a little bit to get back around. Don't know if we're going to go to a delayed green here, but he did catch the field. We are doubled up. We're going to see if we're going to go to restart on lap 26, and yes, we will. I hear the sound of freedom. See the field starting to spread a little bit. Whoa! Boss Racer with a aggressive move to the outside. That'll let a couple cars by. As Taze will retake the lead after getting the outside line rocking and rolling. We're going to get back up on our leaders. Oh, my face is still on. Let me turn that off. There we go.
Looks like everybody but Taze is trying to make that bottom work. Taze trying to stick it on the top.
Yeah, he's trying to entice Twitchy, and Twitchy sees a whole lot of open space between
I see that.
him and Taze. So he's gonna come up and go, you know what? I'll take some draft. I'll take some free positions. Let's get it going. As it looks like they're almost pulling off from the rest of the grid right now. Twitchy lifting just a little bit. I have some desync on my end, but overall we are so far so good. I think Twitchy's gonna follow Taze to that bottom line as Shadow will get super close to the wall. Twitchy and Shadow, I've watched these two race quite a bit. I've actually raced against, well, I was at the back of the lobby with Shadow last time I was in a lobby with him, but these guys are definitely fast.
Yeah, it's nice to have a nice fast group in the Slide Job Motorsports. And they're showing themselves again as pretty much the top 5 is some of the most dominant people in Forza right now.
Yeah, we have some slow cars coming through turn 4. Sorry to interrupt you there. Looked like Iron Phantom and Ace on 240 were the slow cars coming out of turn 4. Potentially caught the wall. I'm not 100% sure.
Seems to be 2 packs of forming now.
Yeah. Everybody's getting with their drafting buddies for the long haul stints here. As this is kind of where the aggression starts to die off, I've noticed, especially in these longer races. They'll push to get into a position where they're comfortable. For example, Z1 picking up 10 positions. And of course, Tay's bumping down one because of that. Twitchy Shadow right where they qualified, but they're not going to take a whole lot of risk here, because there is, excuse me, as I'm yawning halfway through trying to speak. There's another 170 laps that they still have to turn. They were, oh my God, somebody's in the wall.
Oh.
That's Rye Racer got absolutely obliterated.
Looks
and
like
Boss Racer Pro
Yep,
is,
someone's in front of him as well.
Boss Racer Pro is sideways up on the wall. Jesus. Absolute jump scare.
As I imagine, this might bring one on. I don't know if I didn't pay attention to the caution window. I'm sure though.
No, we definitely passed it. We've been green for a long time. We'll see if Z1's gonna lift here. Do we see any flames? I don't think we're under caution. I think we're still green flag.
It might have been just barely in it.
Yeah, they're still running. There's a move for 7th place between Deed Speeman and Ghost Reaper. Ghost Reaper ripping top here, and Deed Speeman in that Shady Rays number 23. Sorry, I have to adjust something. I hear myself a little too much.
They're lifting now.
They're lifting now? Okay.
Yep, seems like Z is definitely off the throttle. So.
Alrighty.
Just a little delayed caution on their end.
Yeah, just a little bit, just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Man. All right, well, I am going to take a quick voice break. We're going to ride along with Z1 and company here as we're under our 3rd caution of the race, correct?
Yep.
3rd caution of the race. So let's go ahead and get the caution counter up. It's a bit late for the over-under, so I think it was set at 3.5 prior to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know someone said 4, but we always go halvesies, so.
Yeah. So we're
just at it.
Yeah, we're just at the over-under, and there's a lot of racing to go, so. But yeah, I'm gonna mute my microphone and take a quick voice break. And we'll get back to the action here in a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, getting ready to take the green flag here. Lap 37 here, All-Star Week at Miami here with Slide Job Motorsports NASCAR Series. And away we go. Monarchy leading us to the green flag. Z1 on the outside. Definitely trying to get that outside line running as quickly as they can. While Taze, of course, is going to be trying to push Monarchy. No, he's not. Taze is just going to send it 3 wide immediately.
Yep. It's like they're already... Oh, and he's going to make it move.
Yeah, he's going to make the move. Whoa, here comes Harry for a move.
3 wide.
Oh, this is about to get nasty. They are 4 wide for the lead. Somebody's going to have to back off, and it doesn't look like any... Whoa, Taze is going up.
Val's going to get the butt end of that stick as, oh, Val got pushed in the wall somehow. Looks like he was trying to make room for the top, but somebody got into him.
Yeah, Taze got into him for turn 2 and actually pushed him a bit high. So a little bit of...
He got collected again as he fell backwards.
Oh, did he? Oh, man. So Taze has a lot of work to do. Current biggest mover is Z1, who is your current race leader, followed by Harry Paradise, Ghost Reaper, 17, Twitchy, and Shadow. Your top 5, followed by a very volatile top 10 of Eli Don't Do It, Monarchy, oh my god, Visible Rocket, Deed Spearman, and now Taze. So I go ahead and try to read off everything, and the craziness is going to happen as Harry Paradise is going to send it up the inside of Z1.
Looks like for the most part they're starting to settle it down. Few positions changed here and there, but that restart was pretty chaotic.
Yeah, it was. They're still fighting up here at the front.
Twitchy's trying to find a...
Yeah, he's trying to find an open lane there. Decided against it at the last second. So Harry Paradise is alone and unafraid. Trying to get everybody single file, but I think Twitchy is going to try and slingshot in front of them.
He's got some help from... bit for him.
Yeah, he's got some help from Shadow right behind. And there's Taze poking the nose out behind Ghost Reaper by the looks of it. And I think they're going to settle in single file here. Yeah, it definitely seems like it. I'll probably turn the game on.
Looks like Val's not too far off of Ace. Ace might be able to get Val picked up. They might be able to catch that pack. That's about 4 to 5 drivers at the end of the field there. We got Rye leading that pack. We're starting to settle it down a little bit. But you know what happens when they start settling down.
Yep, everything breaks loose at that point. Yep. Everybody gets antsy. And speaking of antsy, I think PRG Black is leading a run, trying to get around Boss Racer Pro. He has an Iron Phantom behind him trying to get it working. And no, Iron Phantom's going to try and push it 3 wide. Ooh, he's in the wall. But he is managed to keep it pointing the right way around. Let's check back up on our leaders as Shadow's definitely getting antsy, trying to pick up some positions.
Putting the bumper on the Twitchy there. They are definitely not going to let Z1 run away with this easy.
Definitely not, as Twitchy goes around the outside. And they are 2x2. Some more pack race. 2x2 by 2. They're 3 wide for 4th behind the top 3. Good lord. Deed Spearman really trying to make that inside line work. It's going to get real dicey here in turns 3 and 4. But it looks like he was able to hold on to it along with everybody else. Now Taze is up here at the front with Z1. He has a Twitchy behind him.
He came out of nowhere, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And now he's going to swipe up to the outside and go, look, you're going to have to take the inside and bleed a lot of speed through turns 3 and 4. And Twitchy's going to take the bait by the looks of it. Now watch this with Z1 behind him. No, they're going to go... Z1's going to go to the inside of him. 3 wide for the lead. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Still 3 wide for the lead. Tay's on top. Man. They're 3 wide for 7th behind him. Ghost Reaper, Visible Rocket, and Monarchy there for a moment. Let's get back up to our front runners. As we're approaching the 25% mark of the race. Have only had 3 cautions thus far. So packs are definitely breaking up. This entire top 10 has run off from the rest of the pack. Straw Hat J kind of left out to dry here in 12th alone. But the pack led by Boss Racer Pro and PRG Black are coming up on him really hot as they try to organize into a single file line to go ahead and join the rest of the grid here. As the grid's in 2 packs now and we're at the halfway point. Here comes Z1 to the inside of Twitchy and Harry.
Looks like too, as they get to the 50 lap marker, we've got about, only 25% of that fuel year is used. So, they got plenty of green flag running to do. So it's either going to be, these 2 packs are going to end up working together really hard to try to stay as close as they can and maybe catch the front pack. So that way when that green flag pit stop comes into play, they're not falling way too behind. But
Absolutely.
Valhalla was in that little wall slip earlier with Taze, and he's been able to catch that backpack and stay in the draft. So they really got to work together. These guys in the back got to focus and try to do the best they can to catch up to that front pack, or there's no chance of winning it because it looks like they're calming down.
Absolutely. And speaking of fast drivers, we have a Tyler Geekin in the chat. Geekin, one of one of my buddies from VER, TNR, JSR, whole bunch of teams. Yeah, he's like, "What's this league? This is Slide Job Motorsports. It's a forced stock NASCAR league. In the All-Star League, right, or the All-Star Week right now, kicking off playoffs next week sometime."
Yep, next we run Wednesdays, so this is like a midweek league to get you something to do during the week, get you some little stress off of work and whatnot. But we try to run at a decent time to give everybody a chance. And yeah, we got playoffs starting next week, 6 races, half of them being road courses, half of them being ovals. There's a couple tunes in there mixed here and there, but for the most part, like Dr. Ice said, this is for stock. So I try to make it a driver's game and not a car game. And as you guys see, I love to see Z1 and Harry, and Twitchy, all these guys make their way into Slide Job. Welcome in, Tyler. Definitely get you an invite. Maybe we check it out.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to get him a grid spot. He is, whoa, somebody's in the pit wall.
Oh,
that's Iron Phantom. Is it spec? So it is. Yeah, no worries, man.
When we have a tune, it will be like a spec tune, but otherwise it is all like stock how it comes. So this week specifically, it is just 200 or 300 miles, I believe, right? 200 laps, 300 miles at Homestead. It's 300 miles of just stock racing, like just whatever the game gives you. So we create a tune that is a replica of a stock, so you can't exploit it. But Brands Hatch will be a spec tune. The only time we have an open tune is Sunset, and that's just because you can make that fun.
Yeah. You can also do a lot of crazy things with it.
Oh, Sunset's is a blast. That's one of my favorites.
Looks like Iron Phantom's going to rejoin the field 2 laps down by the looks of it after bonking that pit entry wall.
We did mention that pre-race, Dr. Ice. We should have had an over-under of who was going to hit the pit wall this race.
Yeah. We're going to take a look at fuel and tire here. I think Z1's on the mediums. 32% wear. Definitely watching that front right here. 59% fuel. As we're going to slowly step our way through the field as we continue green flag action. I'm actually going to add a pit wall death.
Nice.
Yeah, properties. Caution counter. Pit wall deaths. That is 1. There we go. And there's the updated. I got to move it up just a little bit. There we go.
I love it.
Go ahead and lock that.
Looks like Taze found his way back down to 5th. I don't know if he had a little upset with the top line or.
Let me get an invite to
whatnot,
the
but he's
server
there.
when you can. I'll check it out. Oh, baby. Bring the rest of
Let's
JSR
go.
with you, Geekin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Definitely got you.
I'll get you an invite after the race.
Nice.
Oh, I'm excited for that. Geekin's good.
It's like
Good people.
Taze's-
Whoa, somebody.
Look. Oh, someone's glitching in the infield. Who is that?
What
Are you seeing
the
what
heck?
Yeah.
Who is
I gotta like find that.
What? It was a pink car.
That
Was it Eli?
It was Eli.
Eli going spaceship mode here, getting
Does he have any damage?
no.
No damage.
No, that was the desync. He was going absolute alien mode.
Did anybody else get damage from that? Because that will happen.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't look like.
That was-
Doesn't look like anybody's pulling off.
No, I don't believe
Seems
so.
like-
Just a little bit of server desync.
I need to clip that.
Yeah, definitely. Man. Hey, Queefmaster 1990, welcome in.
She's sitting over here watching now.
Oh. That is definitely one of my favorite Twitch handles I've ever seen. I will tell you that.
I don't know how she got away with it. I don't know how she got away with it.
Yeah.
It's just like on Discord. Didn't you have to use 3s? I think she had to use 3s or something.
I think
Get
so,
away with
yeah.
it.
That's hilarious. All right. 60. We'll call it 62 laps down since we had the 1 pace lap. 62 laps down here. All-Star Week here in virtual Miami. Z1 is your current race leader, followed by Shadow, Twitchy, Taze, Invisible Rocket for your top 5. Then Harry Paradise, Eli Don't Do It, Deed Speeman, Ghost Reaper, and Monarchy for your top 10. Nearly 40 laps clean. Oh, don't say that, Duckers. Don't say that. Somebody's liable to die now.
Yeah.
Lost
It
in
seems like
reels,
they've
but
got
yes.
a few of the bugs out of in the grid here. They're putting down some good single file laps, but there'll still be some position changes. Like I said earlier, these guys in the back of the field really need to focus on working together in the draft to get as much speed out of the car as they can to catch the front field.
Yeah, and speaking of,
as Monarchy's pitting.
yeah, Monarchy's going to be the first one to rip the Band-Aid off. It'll be our first green flag pit stop of the race.
It's like he might try to get a jump on the field.
Yeah, trying to go for a little bit of an undercut. We'll see if it pays off. I mean, with the amount of draft that is happening with, well, was the entire top 10 until he ducked out of it. With the entire top 10 in a single file line, it's gonna be kind of difficult to make up any time, at least until they slowly start funneling down. We'll actually start checking fuel and tire now. Oh, there's a little bit of commotion on the backstretch as I say that. I think that was
Might have been Monarchy rejoining the field.
potentially.
Maybe not. No, he's by himself. He's good.
Visible Rocket just lost 2 places out of nowhere. Choo Choo Train Racing.
Looks like they actually we got some 2 wide running up here, kind of. Not really the front. The front is actually splitting up. Top 3 is running away as we speak. Looks like Harry, Taze, Visible.
Ooh,
These
Taze
guys
in the
might be
wall.
either coming to pit road. Might be not coming. They're fighting. I don't think Deed's really gonna settle in single file like they want him to.
I think what happened there is a bunch of the guys are like, hey, I'll pit this lap if you do. And unfortunately, Taze got okey-doked out of a whole lot of track position. Here comes Monarchy, who was 10th. Ooh, a little bit of contact between the two. I think a lot of these guys were just gonna pit together and just ended up not working.
Definitely a few of these guys fighting for position, not letting it be a clean one as we got Ace coming in the pit lane. Gonna make his fresh stop for some new tires and fuel.
Yep. I'm gonna quickly step through the field and see where their fuel and tire are at right now. Z1 and Shadow. Kind of hooked up here 1-2 with Twitchy right behind them. Let's see, 52 and 33. So Z1 is doing okay on fuel, and they're doing pretty good on tire wear as well. Definitely has 10% more fuel than Shadow does. We're gonna take a look at Twitchy as well. Oh no, I got you, Duckers. So Twitchy and Z1 are almost dead even on fuel and tires. We have a couple more people coming in for green flag pit stops. Eli don't do it in Gen 3 LS.
They're probably going to try to work together a little bit as they come out. Eli's got a little jump, though.
Yeah. Let's check. Harry Paradise here with number 26, DeWalt. 54 and 31. Carrying just a little bit of engine damage, but nothing too crazy. His Rye Racer will go in as well. Checking on Visible Rocket, 56 and 32. Visible definitely beating those tires down. Deed Speedman will get around him on the inside, along with, I think that was Ghost Reaper. Ghost Reaper's on 60%, so we'll hope... No, this is Deed Speedman, sorry. Deed Speedman's on 60%. There goes Harry. Let's check how Taze is doing on fuel and tire. 57 and 30. Okay.
This will definitely split the field up as they come on green flag pit stops. This is where we'll get a lot more green flag runs, unless somebody makes a mistake exiting pit lane or gets a little crazy trying to catch up. But
Definitely
it's nice to see some green flag pit stops.
Yes, Twitchy goes ahead and takes the lead from Z1 here. Shadow's still sitting in third place. We see there Harry Paradise coming onto the access road to rejoin the fray, as the pit strategies are definitely all over the place, which is honestly what I love to see. Ghost Reaper is going to head in this time along with Visible Rocket, Deed Speedman, Valhalla.
Got a big group this time,
Boss
Straw.
Racer Pro. Yeah, pit lane is busy.
These guys are definitely doing it smart. I agree with you, Dr. Ice. I think the difference in pit strategy is always fun to watch because it's really anybody's game at this point. It is going to depend on those fuel and tires, especially if a caution does come out. But it is nice to see when you get a group of about 5 or more drivers working together, pitting at the same time, hoping to get some draft, get a couple extra miles an hour on the rest of the field. Maybe they can make something work out of that.
Yeah,
Taze is in the pit road as well.
So I think it's PRG Black and Taze. Well, PRG Black and, well, Twitchy, Z1, and Shadow are the only ones to not pit at the moment. Let's check their fuel and tires, see how they're feeling. He is on moderate, so he's gonna run those down to the wheel studs, basically. I wouldn't even call it the brake pads at this point.
Yeah. I think Monarchy's another one out in the field that has not made that.
There goes Twitchy. Twitchy dropping back. He's probably told them, "Hey, I'm pitting this lap, so if you guys want to keep going, that's on you." My God, 63% on those tires, and they're still out. Yep, Twitchy's in the pits, so Z1 and Shadow are probably going to run these cars dry. Shadow's really good here. And I did see, I don't know if he's still in here, but Razor was really, really good here at Miami as well. It was actually one of his favorite racetracks.
Nice. Yeah, Miami's always a fun one. I like it in this game. I like the way it feels. It runs good with the stock setup. I mean, you can do a little tuning, a little adjusting, make it better, but it does feel good stock. As long
Oh,
as you keep it in
definitely.
fourth gear, get the draft, it's always good.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're still running. Z1 has a lot of fuel left in the tank as compared to Shadow. Saw 17% to about 6%. So this super long haul definitely paying off for Z1 and Shadows. We may see them in the pits in the coming laps as well. It's Z1 Shadow and PRG Black are the only cars on the lead lap right now. So yeah,
They're
that's
definitely trying to play
interesting.
the long game. They're either hoping for a caution to come out soon, or they're going to just extend that strategy. It might work for them, but as they have the worn-out tires, these guys with the freshies on are going to be gaining some lap times on them and possibly some positions at the end of the race.
Oh, 100%.
As
Yeah,
there's still
it's
120 to go.
yeah, it's definitely a ballsy strategy to just run these. Dude, they're still out. When did we go green?
Yeah,
36?
it was like 50 laps. It's like 40, 50
Oh
laps
my
ago.
god. Iron
Yeah.
Phantom's in pit lane again. Probably with a
Which
little bit of
they're
engine
running the
damage.
tanks dry.
Oh,
'Cause
here
if
we
I'm not,
go.
yep, they're finally in. Finally making their pit stops.
So we're
So
gonna watch
PRG
PRG
Black's
Black.
gonna be, yeah. He's still in the backstretch.
Oh
Hits the
my
wall a little bit on the
god.
backstretch.
Look at his tires.
They're dead. He's barely
He's
making
on
it to the pit
severe.
lane.
He's got cruise control set right now, and he's gonna stay out a lap.
So
No
he's gonna try to
way.
extend it one more.
Yes.
Harry's probably gonna end up being the race leader depending on where. Yeah, so Black's switching out. Let's see. Does Harry beat them to the exit of pit lane? He will. He
Oh,
will.
100%. He'll have track advantage, obviously tire heat and
So with
speed
Twitchy.
advantage too. Yeah. So is Twitchy. Twitchy should be coming up on them. Well, he
Now,
has a whole pack of people behind him. So, oh my god, PRG Black is still out, dude. What?
how many? Let's see. I want to peep at his.
He's got
Fuel.
He's got 3% fuel. He's got
3%.
one more lap in there, and he's at 80% wear. Who hurt PRG Black? He's really running it. I love to see this. I bet you PRG Black is trying to bank on a caution. Oh, there he goes. All right.
Yeah, he was definitely banking on a caution or doing that extension of the getting as much as he can. Maybe hoping on one later where he doesn't have to pit. But it's still risky. You still lose so much lap time running them tires down all the way.
Yeah. And I think the field is going to be happy to be back on the lead lap as PRG Black is going to go ahead and shuffle down. We're going to see how many cars are actually on the lead lap after that. Oh, that scared me. Okay. So Harry Paradise running on his own. Your race leader on lap 84 of 200, we'll go ahead and call it. Followed by Twitchy, Ghost Reaper, Visible Rocket. Then your next pack is Deed Speeman, who has been caught by Z1 and Shadow, two of the three drivers with the freshest tires on the racing surface. So I don't know. Maybe it was one of those calculated things where it's sure I'm gonna lose a lot of time while I'm staying out, but they're gonna gain it right back as these guys continue to race under green flag conditions.
He just needs to hope that Harry doesn't catch him and put him back a lap down.
Right. All right, let's find some action here. Tay's running in 8th with Deet Speeman. Oh, sorry, running 8th with Monarchy behind him. Deet Speeman caught the draft of Shadow and Z1. Harry's still holding a 2-second gap on the rest of the field here after a very fun to watch green flag pit stop window for all the drivers. And we're only going to continue watching it diverge from here, because we're going to see strategy changes. We're going to see people sticking to the strategy. We're going to see all kinds of things going on here as we're almost at the halfway point of the race. Well, we have about 11 laps to go to the halfway point, and for those watching, there are no there are no stages here, unless
So
we're doing
I would like to
Go ahead,
point
sorry.
out too that these guys behind Harry are trying to work together, but the lap times are pretty even, which is kind of odd. You'd think
Yeah.
Harry's actually running a 29 flat versus a 29.2 behind him. So maybe that
Well, he's got some help from PRG Black, barely staying. Well, actually, I wouldn't say barely staying. He is barely a lap down, and he's actually helping the leader maintain that lead. So that's an interesting tactic as well. I mean, if I was in a lucky dog situation, I'd be doing the same thing that PRG Black is doing, honestly. There are no blue flags in NASCAR. Everyone's entitled to the same track space and track position.
Yeah, and like I did cut you off. You were saying about the no stages. Yeah, there is no stages in this. The only time we slide job ever takes any sort of break is sometimes in the halfway mark through a race. We'll do like a red flag potty break, right, for the older guys. But
Yeah.
we try to keep green. Yeah, they know who they are. We try to keep green flag running, and we make pit strategy come into play. As we got to watch. We don't get to watch it often with slide job because these guys like to get crazy, but when they settle in, it makes for some good pit stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And we see Harry Paradise has dropped PRG Black 30 from the draft. So that is going to give wow, Z1 and Shadow have caught Twitchy. That's a shock. And look at this. They've all hooked up into a freight train. So that's going to give them the green light to continue running down Harry Paradise, as we're going to watch those lap times continue to converge, even as Z1 Twitchy, Shadow, who's also in this Visible Rocket by the looks of it, Indeed Speeman. Yes. As these guys will also benefit from these front runners. As you can see, the gap now about 2 seconds coming into turn 3, and they've gained a tenth between turns 3 and 4.
Harry is catching Robert, though, Iron Phantom, as we speak. He's slowly pulling the gap down to try to get the draft off of him. He's going to do like what he did with PRG Black, I imagine, and use him as a draft to gain a couple more tenths on that lap and try to keep the gap between him and second, you know, as long as he can get. But them guys running single file, we know from racing it's only going to benefit them against Harry. Granted, Harry has the clean air and has lap traffic he can use, but he's only got Robert to use, and after that, it's just Harry. So.
Yep, and it looks like PRG Black is going to yield to the front runners here and go to the outside, as Z1 and company will go to the high line. I think PRG Black is kind of stuck. He's actually just slotted himself in between them. Yeah, as I mentioned, there's no blue flags. PRG Black is not expected to give that position back. It's good sportsman. It's, good sportsmanship. It's like, hey, I'm a lap down, go for it. But if he can hang with the big boys, he's not going to give that track position up.
No, I don't think he should be required to at all whatsoever. You got to keep as many laps on the lead as you can.
Right.
And even then, hopefully you can give yourself a position when a caution might come out or whatever it is. Lap traffic doesn't make a lot of difference when you get to these guys being this far spread out.
Harry
but
into
it
the
does
wall
help.
in turn 2. Trying to get around Iron Phantom on the outside, that's going to cost him a lot of time. He's already lost 8 tenths, now a second to Z1 and company behind him. So that's a little disastrous as we're going to watch this field from second on back get into draft range, and they are now as well. They're going to also have to try and work their way around Iron Phantom through they might converge turn 3, turn 4 maybe.
I imagine Robert will hopefully do just like PRG Black did and slide in there somewhere between the fellas and just kind of keep a good clean lap going. And I'm not sure when the last pit they had. I wish it would show us that.
Yeah. Yeah, I do agree.
Robert's just going to take that high line.
Yeah, Robert's just going to almost put it in the wall. Getting around everybody. Harry's still holding on to the lead by 7 tenths. We're going to check on this second pack here while we have a moment. Led by...
Who's leading that second pack? Looks
should
like
be
Taze?
Valhalla.
Oh, we got a pack in between those guys. It's Taze, Monarchy, and Deed. We got Val, Straw, Eli, and Ryan Jen. Those are like I think Jen is the last guy in the lead lap. Is he not? Yeah, Ace is. Ace is the last guy in the lead lap. Ace is heading on to that lead lap.
Yeah, so PRG Black definitely the lucky dog if there is another caution. Which we are now past the halfway point. A little bit of update on the caution and pit wall deaths counter. Right at the over-under of 3.5. Don't want to give a commentator's curse at all, but you know, anything, it's Murphy's Law, anything can and will happen. As now Z1 has caught Harry Paradise here. He's going to get a wild run on the leader, and we might see a passing opportunity coming into 3, maybe into 1 for
Doesn't have a lot of help behind him. Twitchy's not really close enough to give him a good push or a bump and run, but he's getting that draft. Holy!
Yeah.
Getting the run on the inside.
As soon as Z1 grabbed that that toe from Harry Paradise, he just whipped in front of him, and then slowly as the other cars worked their way into the draft, they finally got that momentum as well. And there's, again, you see that slingshot there. These three, Z1, Twitchy, and Shadow, have been working together basically since they got back on track.
Yeah, that working together paid off. I mean, the lap traffic, I think, helped them a little bit too with was it Robert that kind of didn't put Harry in the wall, but Harry got in the wall a little bit trying to get around him. We do got a couple guys in the pit lane. We got Monarchy and Jen. But yeah, it worked out well for Z1 and those three guys as Harry now sits fourth. He's gonna have to do what he can to get back to the lead. Hopefully get a slingshot. Maybe he'll get one of them to work together with him, or he's got to fight those three guys because they've been all working together.
Yeah, I don't know. And this is definitely not where you want to see Z1, Twitchy, and Shadow. To remind everybody who's just tuning in, we have been green flag for 70 laps. Yeah, yep. 70 laps. And the guys who had the freshest tires up until the last two drivers just went in for their second round of green flag pit stops was PRG Black 30, who stretched it out another 2 laps over Z1, Twitchy, and Shadow, which, oh, hey, by the way, these three are back up in the front of the pack. Let's check on the fuel and tire of Harry Paradise, since he seemed to have benefited from his strategy quite a bit more than...
Oh. Looks like he's already starting to wear that right front down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely starting to feel it. As
Z1 looks. These guys look better.
Yeah, as I mentioned, they have the
Yeah.
freshest
Wow.
tires on the track right now, and I imagine they went for the mediums to go ahead and maximize the amount of laps that they can do. And here's a whole bunch of people: Straw Hat J, Boss
Now
Racer,
we're getting our
Valhalla,
second round.
yeah,
Second round of green
Eli,
flag pitch. So these guys
Ace,
must have ran softs.
potentially. I'm not sure.
Well, the good thing for them is you know, you bring up the mediums. That is a big play, and the fuel tank isn't going to allow you to maximize a whole lot. But if we stay green the entire race, these guys that are staying on the mediums and stretching out their green flag runs are going to have a whole, at least the 1 lap, if not 2 laps by the end of the race advantage, if we don't have cautions. Now, if we go and have a caution, everybody that's a lap down does get that lucky dog spot, so it puts them back in the lead laps. So they're not hurting too much, but.
Right, and speaking of Lucky Dog, PRG Black continues to retain that Lucky Dog position. 9 cars on the lead. Oh, Rye Racer just went in.
Oh, shadows on the
So-
wall a little bit from my point of view. I caught that. Yep, you see that too.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Little arrow wash. He's trying to stay as close to them guys as he can.
Yep, there goes Ghost Reaper.
So yeah, just like you said, these guys in the top 3 at least. Harry's gonna have to come down eventually, I'm sure, but being behind these guys, he's gonna be able to fuel save and tire save a little bit. Not a lot, but enough.
Not a whole lot, but oh, there he goes. Speaking of the devil, and he shall appear.
He's in. So the top 3 is gonna be the guys that are gonna be extending these runs, and clearly. I mean, the next competitor's Visible Rocket comes up to 4th place. Taze behind him in 5th. We know Taze being the dominator of this league, and he's not right now. Z1 has proven himself yet again. And Twitchy and Shadow popping in this league, you know, kind of last minute of the regular season, making themselves known as well.
Yep,
And
Visible
speaking of that,
Rocket.
Visible and Taze.
Yep,
and
Visible and
are in.
Taze going in.
So it might be that medium strategy is the way to go in the long run, obviously. I don't
Yeah.
think these guys expected to have 2 green flag pit stops either.
Yeah, I would imagine they're starting to rethink their strategy, maybe just a little bit, or you know, they plan on either running the mediums or hards. We'll definitely want to talk to the podium finishers as they as the race draws to a close in, oh my goodness, 85 laps remaining.
Yeah, 85 laps remaining, Doctor, and so far, even with the green flag runs, it seems to be these guys are doing the best to put on a show. We got some guys blending back into the pack. Everybody but the top 3 is a lap down. The only person that is more than that is Iron Phantom. He sits 3 laps down. But
And Iron Phantom's just gone into the pits as well.
so he's going to get another lap down on himself, which, again, Robert's a good driver. He stays clean through every race. Definitely got to work on something on strategy or whatever it was for pace, but everybody in the field's a lap down except the top 3. That is insane. It's great.
Yeah. We're gonna get a little bit of a change of faces here for the broadcast. We're gonna watch Valhalla, Boss Racer, Straw Hat J, and Eli Don't Do It battle for 11th here as we see Boss Racer go for a bit of a late late pass attempt on Valhalla. Looks like Valhalla will get back around him through turn 4.
Yeah, Boss trying to make some moves. Sometimes the car doesn't want to stick and get the grip like you want it to, and it just ends up giving the position away. These guys definitely have plenty of racing to go, but they are going to still try to fight for that position because they're all lapped down.
Right.
So every position at this point counts. And they got to hope for a caution.
That is very true, and almost been 100 laps green Pretty insane. Still 3 cautions of the race, 1 pit wall death. Whoa, speaking of, that's 1 car up in the wall at turn 3, Iron Phantom. A little bit of a jump scare there.
Don't know if that was, did he just exit pits? He just exited pit lane, didn't he?
I think so. I'm not sure. I guess he's
I'm
just
gonna-
kind of
I'm gonna
driving around.
peep at
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have any damage, so lucky for him, he doesn't have to pit again. But seems like he might have had an issue coming out of pit lane. So he's having, and he just got hit by Ace.
Oh,
It's like, he has no damage. Maybe there's an engine. No, no engine damage. Just got in the way there. It looks like.
interesting.
And Ace kind of moved him.
All right.
People on Ace. Ace has 0 damage as well, so we're gonna stay green.
All right, and there goes Twitchy. So Shadow and Z1 will continue the green flag action here. All-Star Week at Miami with Slide Job Motorsports. I do appreciate everybody for tuning in. We've had, for those that are just tuning in, of course. Oh, there goes Z1 and Shadow into the pits. So Twitchy's still on the lead lap.
Yeah, they're gonna have to hope. They're gonna have to hope that their extent of the run got them to stay on the lead lap and stay ahead of Harry. Harry's gonna be the next guy up to get the first place position if he can get around those 3 guys. I think Twitch might stay.
See where Twitchy is. Twitchy's right behind. Actually, no, Twitchy's right in front of Harry. So maybe
Yeah, Harry might get it because they're. We do apologize for the viewers. We don't have 2 different POVs. We separately are watching 2 POVs. But Harry's coming around, exiting turn 2. He's gonna stay behind. He's gonna stay behind the leader.
Oof.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's going to be a showdown between Z1 and Shadow for the win here. Nobody else on track has the legs to fight with these guys. Twitchy's out of the draft. Harry's out of the draft of Twitchy. At least from what it looks like. I'll have to double check as soon as this comes back around.
Barely. He might. Twitchy's not far. These guys might catch each other. Looks like Twitchy's barely getting up to Shadow, so he's gonna stay fighting for that top 3. They might be even letting him get him.
No, they're
mean,
they're footing the gas the whole time. This late in the race, I'm not giving
wild.
anybody draft.
I wouldn't either.
90 laps green. Oh my goodness.
And mind you, Dr. Ice, that these guys stayed out longer, had a different tire strategy than the rest of the field, and were able to stay on the lead lap. Granted, everybody else is back to the lead lap, but they were able to pit and stay in front of Harry, who Harry, for those that just tuned in, has been leading a good portion of the race up until now.
Yeah.
He was leading, had his pit strategy figured out. These guys worked together, caught up, and stayed in front of him. That's amazing.
Yeah, the only way to really beat this strategy at this point is to just be, honestly, you're gonna have to find another 2 or 3 tenths of pace, or geez, even more, and really blitz the soft tires and go for an undercut. But again, with as long as the pit road is here at Miami, it doesn't benefit the undercut.
No. We saw it didn't work at all for the other. I mean, everybody else in the field, I would assume, I don't know, but I would assume that they had soft tires on because they pit so much earlier than the top 3.
Right.
In both runs. And so the soft tire undercut would work on like a road course or maybe like an Eagle Rock but here the way these guys are pushing out the pace, it's not going to work. And there's not as many cautions as we probably expected or what the field might want.
Right. Yeah,
We
we've been green for 90 laps now. Let that sink in.
And we had 3 pit stops, or not pit stops, apologize, 3 cautions in the first like 40 laps. So I know my views. I thought that this race was going to be a lot more cautions than it has been, and that. But these guys settled. I mean, like you said, they got it. The kinks worked out. They battled it, got them settled in, and now they're running clean.
Yep.
And it's nice to see. It's nice to see these newer people that have joined in a slide job. You know, we bring it back to Tyler Geekin wanting an invite. Of course, we're going to get you one, because we want fast guys in here. It puts on a good show.
Oh, I hear somebody. Oh, that's Boss Racer Pro got loose on the start finish straight by the looks of it. Okay.
Looks like he's able to enter safely and cleanly. See if he's got any. I'm gonna peek and see if he's got any damage here.
All right, I'm gonna stay on our lead driver so that
He's
because
good
of
to go.
that, somehow Harry's gotten into the draft of the top 3. There is a slow car Iron Phantom. Oh, Iron Phantom is giving way to the leaders. So it's a battle for the top 4. 94 laps green.
Looks like Boss is gonna try to push Taze a little bit. Taze is typically our season dominator, or Discord dominator, and with these newer, faster guys getting in the league, he's not been able to dominate as much, and he's sitting 6th right now. He's a little bit off of his teammate Ghost, teammate in regular season. Looks like he's gonna catch some of that draft though, but he's still about 6 seconds off of the leader. So he's got a lot of work to do to even catch them guys.
Yeah, and on top of them already continuing to drive that tire advantage. Definitely don't want the guys with the tire advantage out in front, because then you have to pit earlier, and then you're going to be down another couple seconds, maybe 5 or 6 more seconds on this pit stop, as compared to these guys, which they have one. The top 4 have one more stop until the end. Like this is now a one-stop race.
Yeah, as long as these guys go caution free, it's going to be a one-stop race, at least for the leaders. I imagine if these guys behind them did not go to mediums, right, because they were on softs before, assuming if they did not go to mediums, they're going to be stuck pitting at least 2 more times, because there's no way the softs. We see Deed coming into pits already.
Yeah.
I imagine he stayed on softs. I mean, these guys. I didn't think the mediums would have that much of an advantage, but they definitely do. I have it at 1 time, so I thought it was going to be even.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely not.
Definitely not.
These guys, these guys see 1X tire wear at an oval, and they go, man, I can push it like 50 laps on a tank of fuel. Yeah, I'm throwing hards on.
Oh, is it the fuel save and they get it? It's a fuel save and they get it, isn't it?
I think so,
They're just
yeah.
better at the. Yeah. Some of these guys, I never really got too good at it. I can get like 2 laps saved out of a car if I need them, but anything more than that, I get too antsy. I don't want to give up too many positions trying to save. These guys got it locked in.
Yeah, these guys are 100% locked in. And oh, hey, by the way, next lap will be 100 laps green. Our last caution was this lap. What, an hour ago?
Nice. Yeah.
Cruising
And we're getting
through
close
the
to the
race.
time. I try to get done about 9 p.m. We're getting close on time, but these guys are doing good, man. It's a good show. I would like to say, Dr. Ice, I appreciate you letting me join the booth. I would like to join the booth more often.
Yeah, I got no problems with it.
And these guys are putting on a show. They definitely do that. Where do we sit at? We're sitting at 11 viewers right now. Appreciate everybody joining in. Getting some time. Make sure you go ahead and do my brother a favor and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost a lot. You do the league a service. And if you don't, if you want to race and check it out, join on in.
Yep, and it's advertisement free if you do hit that subscribe button.
Yes. That way you get to watch all the commotion under caution laps, because you know that happens.
Yep. Unfortunately, Fox Sports 1 Gaming here with you guys, but I do have them turned all the way down.
No, I think we do better than Fox. We do better than Fox. We give them a show.
Yeah.
Definitely give them a show.
Well, I mean, at this point, they'd have, like, the camera pointing at, like, kids in the crowd and, like,
Yeah,
I don't know if they'd
yeah.
be bringing like dogs to the racetrack or like
Some,
the
somebody
the
with
only
blue
so
hair and a
the
Ryan
only
Blaney shirt.
yeah, the only thing I can't do is point the camera at, a bald eagle. Okay, can't do
Although
that.
we would love to.
I would. Oh, absolutely, I would love to, but we can't. You know, kind of sit back
Uh,
and
if you don't
watch.
mind, Doctor, I kind of want to do something with the comment section up here. I got an idea. We have Indy coming up in playoffs in about 3 weeks or so. And Indy's a pretty big track. If you show up for streaming, what do you think about doing like a 4-wide salute at the start of it?
Yeah, we can do that.
If you guys want to, make sure you leave a comment down below. Just hit us with a 4-wide.
Oh, we have Waxiest Shoe has followed. Thank you very much for that.
Nice. Appreciate you guys tuning in and following.
So you
Not
had
much going on in the race here as we got Ace being some lap traffic to the field. It's going to safely get out of the way of
Yeah.
Z1, Shadow, and Twitchy.
Yep, if you're just now tuning in, for example, oh, look at this. Franny Snips 8 has followed as well. Thank you. For
Nice.
those that are tuning in, I kid you not, we have been green for 107 laps. Let that sink
These guys
in.
have managed.
107 laps.
Yeah, it's amazing. These guys have managed to stay clean. I mean, like we've been mentioning for the past 10, 20 minutes, is tire strategies played a big factor in this, I think, and with the leaders making the best use out of those mediums, just pulling away from the field ever so slightly every lap. They're now 6 seconds ahead of Taze, who was 6th. He's popped up to 5th. Him and his teammate Ghost are working together. They don't really have much help. It's just those two trying to catch the field.
Yeah.
But I mean, they got to bet on either they ran better tires or they need more people to join them to help them, and that's going to come from pit stops.
Absolutely, and I don't know if it's going to be too little too late, because their next closest competitor is Visible Rocket, who has just entered the backstretch as they are going through turn 4 now. So as they are entering the front stretch, they are entering the backstretch, but they got a lot more steam behind them than Taze and Ghost Reaper do.
They got some lap traffic between them too, which is nice. So that might help give those guys a draft to get the couple extra seconds per lap to be able to catch Taze. I mean, really, that's what Taze is going to need. He's going to need that backpack to catch him and give them guys the car advantage of pack racing versus the top 4. Because right now, like, Ghost and Taze are never going to catch Harry and Twitchy over the fact that they have more cars. There's 4 cars running single file. The aerodynamics is just going to keep them faster. But if Visible, Val, Straw, they got a lap car with them, they could catch.
Yeah, they could. It's all time at this point as we now cross 110 laps green. More than half the race has been, actually more than 75% of the race has been under green flag.
Yeah, it's amazing to see. I mean, Dr. Ice, you've been along with Slide Job Motorsports as well as the other leagues you run for. You always do an amazing job broadcasting, but you've noticed a trend with this league is we don't follow the norm. Like we went Sebring. Didn't we do, was it Sebring that was caution free? And then the next, Sebring in another race was like caution free. And then we went to Daytona and it was like a crapshoot. Like it just was caution.
Basically.
Like, like we don't, the good thing, like I said, is we got the fast guys as the fans are watching now. We got Z1, Shadow, Twitchy, Harry, Taze. That's top. We got Ghost, Visible, Val right behind them. All top 8 very fast drivers. Everybody below them, they're good pace. they're not as fast, but they're still good pace. The skill range between the grid, I think, helps a lot with the races staying green as long as they do, especially when there's no, when people can get spread out. Because people are gonna fight each other, but it's like 2, 3, 4 car battles. The leader's gonna get away, and they're just gonna keep putting, time behind them.
Yeah, and as Razor said as well, most of the IEC races ran caution free besides the stages as well. And
yeah,
that'll
we're getting there.
Yeah, that'll go for, a week or two, and then there's somebody.
Yep,
we had another
Val's coming up rough.
Ace on 240 has been eaten by the pit wall.
Oh,
even
we're getting another
Daytona
pit wall
races.
death.
Yep, we have another pit wall death. Let me go
Yeah,
ahead and
Razor.
fire up,
Daytona. I've never been in a Daytona race that doesn't have a caution. Like that's Daytona for you. But we're slowly getting, introducing faster guys helps lower the caution rate.
Yeah, and it also helps helps everybody else get just a little quicker as well. Because they'll be like, hey, how'd you do that? And it's like, oh, well, I'm doing it this way. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, or just following their lines. Yeah, exactly. You don't get better unless you have competition. That's always what I thought. And I just like with Taze, being the dominator of the series, we've mentioned it before, it helps give him some challenge and get him better too, because now he's not just winning all the time. Now
Right.
he's got a good handful of guys that are battling him the entire time and pushing him to his limits. And that whole group of guys is only going to get the rest of the field faster.
Where's Harry gone? Oh, Harry's dropped out of the draft of the top 3. Oh, it's because he's pitting. All right.
He's definitely not on the same strategy as Z1, Shadow, and Twitchy. Them guys are really making that strategy pay off. That's gonna win them. It's either gonna win them the race, or they're gonna be like shit on tires and a caution's gonna come out, and then they're gonna be screwed.
Yeah. Yeah, you really have to be all in on this strategy. You can't just go halfway through a race and go, yeah, I'm gonna run softs for a couple stints, and then I'm gonna come in for, hard tires, and, depending on what happens, I might pull the mediums. No, you have to go from the get-go. I'm running hard tires until I need to put on softs. And there we see Harry Paradise there rejoining the racing surface.
Gonna go a lap down off that pit stop.
Yeah. It's insane. And then
yeah.
And then you look at how much tires these guys have left in fuel. They probably have another 10 laps of fuel in the car.
Yeah, it's not that far off, but it's enough. It's enough far off to where it's giving them the advantage. Like
Shadow, wash up the track. Sorry to interrupt. Shadow washing up the track, and Twitchy's going to move up into second place.
Little position change there. Obviously, that's going to help Twitchy when they do come down pit road. Give them the advantage to come out in front of them.
Yep, again, Ghost Reaper. Well, other than the big 3 here, Ghost Reaper, Taze, and Visible Rocket, 6 cars remain on the lead lap, as we've been green for 120 laps straight.
Yeah, this is nice. Taze, and I'm gonna peek at what Taze's telemetry is looking at. Ghost got on the wall a little bit. His tires are gone. So what is Z1's tire wear at? Or
let me pull it up real quick.
Taze is sitting at 69%.
Nice.
No pun. 54.
Yeah, 54.
That's a gigantic difference. And let's see, we got Ghost. Ghost is sitting at same thing, 70%. These guys are gonna have to pit. They're gonna have to pit 9.8% of fuel as well. So they're obviously trying to make that soft tire strategy work.
Yeah, and again, it's still a one stop as well. 40 laps to go, give or take. About 43 laps remaining in the race. Give you a quick rundown of the scoreboard again. So Z1, Twitchy, Shadow, Ghost Reaper, and Taze for your top 5. Visible Rocket, Harry Paradise, Rye Racer, PRG Black 30, and Monarchy for your top 10. I'm gonna go turn on my light real quick. I'm gonna hand the reins over to you for a moment.
Yeah, appreciate it, Dr. Ice. So we get the top 10 rounded out. We got 11th Val, Strauss, Hat J sitting at 12th, Eli at 13th, Deed at 14th. The top 14 drivers are going to be only ones on the to be able to get a lap back if a caution is to come out. We got Boss Racer Pro, Jen, Ace, and Iron Phantom. Those guys are going to have to do everything in their power to try to get a lap back and to hope for a caution. Like, even the guys that are sitting, as we got some green flag pit stops, Taze is coming down pit lane, and Ghost, as we've predicted, because they had a lot more tire wear than the leaders. Leaders are going to get a lot of gap on these guys with that coming down, and they're going to go a lap down. So we have the same situation we had the last green flag pit stop run, is everybody but the top 3 are a lap down.
Yep. And as Razor pointed out as well in the chat, it's a race between the top 3 unless there's a caution.
Yep,
if there's a caution right now, that's going to put Harry Paradise... Actually, it's going to put Taze and Ghost Reaper in a beautiful spot, because I guarantee you they did not put on softs with 40 laps remaining in the race. They're either on mediums or hards. And they don't have to stop again.
You would think. You would think. You would hope. You would definitely hope that Taze and Ghost would put on mediums.
Yeah.
They would definitely be the next guys up. The thing is, though, it's like for this caution to come out, there's
the top 3 have been running softs the entire race.
What?
Huh. Okay.
How were they extending them that long?
They're just they're just embracing the suck. As Razor as our resident Miami Homestead Speedway merchant.
Yeah, he knows how the suck is.
No, whoa, pause? A little bit of live D-Rice reaction there. He knows how to what? Ooh.
Oh, we love it.
We need a caution. We're losing our minds up here. Safe tires the best? Yes. Yeah, Razor definitely Razor can definitely save tires here. It is unbelievable.
These guys are doing a really good job too. I mean,
oh, here comes Harry Paradise trying to get the lap back. Oh, almost gets into Z1.
He's not letting it go easy. He's not letting this go easy. He led too many laps for this to go easy for him.
Right. Yeah, he's gonna burn him down. Valhalla picking up a position on Monarchy. Let's get some racing instead of a parade. Oh, somebody's in the wall. Uh-oh. Speaking of the wall grab, Monarchy got, and there's the top 3 all in the pits. So now let's shift our attention back to, actually, you know what? No, because Taze and Ghost are a lap down. That's right. I don't think Harry's going to get around. No. Yeah, it's...
Now, Taze and Ghost can get their lap back.
Yeah.
But Harry's going to be the one that's going to... Harry's not going to be able to cycle to the lead, but if there's a caution, he would be...
I don't know.
No, he wouldn't even...
It's kind of looking like it.
He might. Is he going to get it, though? He's going to... Oh, yeah.
What is going on?
What is Harry doing?
What? Do we have a caution?
What is he... What is a... Did Monarchy get a caution out of that? Or is he just... What is going on?
That's bad news for the entire lobby. That's a caution out with the 3 drivers. Yeah, this is a caution.
Wonder where they got the caution. I wonder if it's what happened to Monarchy. It's got to be, or was it Monarchy you said that got the wall grab?
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
Wow.
He might have collected somebody.
Harry will have dead tires to the point where you can't fight them. Yeah, I don't know. So let's go and update this.
Yeah.
4 cautions. There goes that over-under.
Yeah, the over... Well, you know what, though? It took this long to get the over-under. That's pretty good.
That was 130 laps green straight.
Amazing. And
Wow.
we know something, Dr. Ice. We know something. First of all, the night is setting. It is getting darker out. The tire grip's going to go up. And I imagine these restarts are going to get pretty wild
Oh, yeah.
with the fact that we only got about 32 laps, about 30 laps when we come to green, 31 laps when we come green. These guys got to get their laps back, of course. This is going to be a good one. Holy.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
We have
Twitchies, Z1s, and Shadow's strategy is all out the window now.
Yep. I mean,
They made it work that long.
it paid off if they knew they were gonna have a caution at that point, which is near impossible. It paid off
They have
perfectly.
fresher tires.
Yeah, they didn't even get up to race speed. So these are still, as far as anyone's concerned, fresh tires.
And if these guys come around the pit again, I'm sure there's going to be some takers. So these guys lose not. They might even come in and pit again just so. Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, they're gonna.
Everyone's coming into pit.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna get
everybody wants
spicy.
advantage. Everybody's getting every bit of advantage here. Holy.
Fresh tires, fresh fuel.
Yeah, they need it. They need it.
Man.
I'm gonna take a momentary bathroom break as we 2-4's well. Okay, yeah, I figured. Middle finger 19 car. Yeah, I'm sure tensions are gonna get high.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Yeah, so we'll take the green flag here on lap 169. As long as we can pick up whoever this is. I think this is Iron Phantom coming around. Nope, that is Ace on 240 coming around to get back on the lead lap. Might even have a bit of a delayed restart here. Take it on lap 170. 2 Forza walls. Okay, gotcha. Yep, we will be at a delayed green here as Ace on 240 goes into the pits for fresh fuel and tires. So we'll take green flag with 31 laps to go. At Austin.
Holy.
Austin with the live D-Race clip. I love
Oh,
it.
did we get a clip?
Yeah.
Oh, that. Oh, yes. Oh, the Dr. Ice stare is good too. I like that.
Yeah. I've definitely memed myself. I think I was losing my mind during Le Mans.
I wish I would have. If I wasn't racing, I would have watched it. But I'm definitely gonna have to. If it's still up, I'm gonna have to check that out. 12 hours straight is insane.
No, that was
Crazy work.
that was Hockenheim where I just Iron
Oh,
Man.
Hawken was 12.
Yeah. I did 8
That's
hours
another
at
one,
Le Mans.
too. Still 8 hours though. Still pretty good. That race was insane. I did better than I thought I was gonna do, but that's just because it started to feel good. Like that track really does grip up nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets insane. Alrighty, well, little bit of a reset for the field. Definitely well needed. Twitchy and Z1 will lead us on the front row, followed by Shadow and Harry Paradise on the second row. As we'll come green with 31 laps to go. 16 cars on the lead lap, 16 cars on the same strategy, as we're now underway again after 130. My God, 130 something laps green.
Yeah, it was a crazy run of two, almost 3 green flag pit stops for the whole field.
Yeah.
Just as the leaders were coming off of pit lane, we had that caution come out. So they got lucky. Everybody else behind them is they have a lot to be fighting for. These guys up front, they've been leading, you know, through that whole green flag run. Is we got some shuffling in the back.
Yeah, looks like somebody got pushed to the outside wall. Is Twitchy and Shadow are going to go side by side into turns 1 and 2. Taze with a move on the inside. So look, Taze is back in it. This is now a
Taze was
shootout,
sitting
ladies
there-
and gentlemen.
A shootout for sure. They're keeping it clean. 2 wide racing.
Oh, they're 3
3
wide
there in the
now.
middle though. 3 wide now.
Twitchy getting. Oh, there's a car sideways. That's Rye Racer.
is that?
Oh, big wreck on the straightaway. Deet
That's gonna
Speedman caught in it.
Probably. That
Oh,
would
Iron
probably
Phantom
usually-
caught in it. Yeah, that.
That's. If it's,
I don't-
it might be a restart rule. We'll see what they do as they come to the line.
Yeah. They're definitely racing to the line. Shadow and Taze. Oh, baby. Here comes Z1 through the middle. They're going to be 3 wide to the line. And they're going to lift.
Yep. Caution is out for the guys.
Yep. Another caution.
As we said it, we knew it was going to be chaotic. These guys can't. These guys are getting antsy now. They had a lot of green flag runs. They want every position they can, especially for the top 5. I mean, we watched Z1, Shadow, and Twitchy dominate. Harry right behind him, trying to stay with him. Taze was kind of falling off. Ghost was helping them out a little bit, but they had no chance. The caution helped them guys a lot, so they're definitely going to give it everything.
Oh, 100%.
Everybody else behind them, they're a lap down. This is an old bar now. This is a.
Yep, this is now a knife fight instead of a parade.
Yeah, it was a parade there for a bit,
Everyone's
wasn't
going
it?
in. Shadow's not. Oh my God, Shadow! Oh,
Shadow's
Shadow
staying
just
out.
deked the entire field.
Did he? Nice.
Whoa!
Nice. So this is gonna switch it up.
Oh, that's gonna
Holy-
suck. Look at
position
this.
Holy.
I bet
position.
there's
We
some
got-
angry.
Okay.
There's some angry
Oh,
people in voice chat right now.
What? Oh, we'd love to be a fly on the wall. We got Shadow first, Visible Rocket second, Straw Hat third. These guys were back of the pack, you know, for that 130 laps, giving up on the race almost, just fighting this to stay in it. And now they got a shot off
Yep.
of one D. That's crazy. Did you get a? We got to get a clip of that.
Yeah, that was another live reaction too of Shadow just throwing the okey doke on basically all but 6 other people. No, all but 5. PRG Black, Monarchy, Ride Racer, Straw Hat J, Invisible Rocket did not take the bait.
Z1 fell for it.
Yeah,
Taze
Z1,
won,
Taze,
fell-
Twitchy. Look how far
That's-
Twitchy's
that's-
back now.
Yeah, that's
Oh
throwing
my
these guys.
God.
That's crazy. Shadow, you dirty dog, you. You dirty dog.
Look at that, playing mind games, baby. All right.
Hey, that's what you got to do in the All-Star race.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting restart.
Yeah, it is. Because now not only is it tensions are high, but we got people up front that were not up front the whole race.
Yeah. 26 laps to go here at the All-Star Week in Miami. And we are green.
So you
Visible
got
Rock
PRG
with
Black
a
trying to
beautiful
shoot.
jump on Shadow. Oh my goodness. Somebody's working the outside lane already. The number 9 Diet Coke machine. Who is it?
That would be PRG Black up there trying to make it work. Gonna fall back in line though.
There you go. Yeah. He's trying to get a run going, but couldn't quite get it. Is there 3 wide for now 2 wide for the lead? Shadow Invisible Rocket. Monarchy behind him. Straw Hat J with a move into second. Oh man. Oh,
They're gonna run on the bottom trying
man.
to take it away
There's
from
Taze
Visible.
in 4th. In 3rd.
These guys are giving it everything. Number 88 trying to slide up the middle there, pushing Visible just slightly wide.
See Z1, Taze, and Twitchy already picking up loads of. Oh, somebody's into the wall. Somebody's gonna get Forza walled. Nope, they're not. How did they get through that clean? Shadow running off with a Z1 ahead of Taze, trying to get the run on
Monarchy.
Visible Rocket.
Monarchy, Visible, these guys being kind of mid to back of the pack the entire race. putting it up single file, standing in front of Z1 and Twitchy. But we know Z1 and Twitchy's not going to let him sit there very easy.
No. Vibes live reaction was the best. Man, imagine if that would have happened when Le Mans had like 500 drivers and like 100, 200 teams maybe all in a row. Ooh, Taze might get squeezed under the wall here. He will live. A little bit of shuffling behind the leaders.
They're still behind Visible and Monarchy.
Yeah,
Maybe trying to play the patient game.
Shadow's not running off with it either.
No.
Oh,
we got Z1. Visible's throwing him down below the line, not letting him take it easy.
Oh, and Visible gets dumped.
I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, they're trying to fight for everything. You know, Visible's not going to be an easy guy to get around. Never has been, never will be. I don't blame him.
So, there's a difference between blocking and whatever that was.
Yeah, that was
you can't get mad you got dumped if you're gonna run somebody all the way down to the apron. Come on, like that was another live reaction as well. That's also clipped. But like I get it running hard, but dude, there's a white line painted on the track that says, "Hey,
oh, I know it.
You'll
These
stop
guys know
here."
the rules.
Man,
Z1 definitely threw a clean. He threw a clean throw there. There was a gap. I mean, he wasn't trying to throw anything illegal.
Somebody
Visible. They might be under caution after that.
Oh yeah, they're 100% under caution. Visible got dumped into somebody else. I think it was Straw Hat caught a stray there, unfortunately. Yikes.
Yes, yeah, Straw Hat. Oh, that's right. Again, these guys are good antsy. We got less than 20 laps to go. They're trying to everything they got. Visible being up front, definitely is, you know, with the top three running like they ran, these guys are gonna push.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely shouldn't run nobody below a line. Definitely shouldn't do that.
Oh my God! Did he do it again? Shadow almost getting everybody.
Bro, they almost died. They almost had a pit count to go up.
Shadow trying to get everybody again.
Give him the reward for the best deeks.
Yeah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Caught in 2K, not quite 4K, but 2K. Oh, baby.
He's still gonna bring him around, leading it. Monarchy's able to stay in second. I'll talk about him real quick. He's put down a good, solid qualifying lap. Was able to put on a good time. Didn't know if he's gonna make the race. Was able to make the race, and being back there, just kept clean, kept himself up where he needed to be, and ended up in second as we come around. Z1's gonna sit in 8th. Visible's gonna go back a couple spots. These guys definitely got to figure it out for the restart. Can't be having that again.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, Straw Hat. Straw Hat got
what lap he was on.
couple positions there on the restart. He's gonna give them back. And he's gonna go into the pits.
Definitely trying to get the last back. We got Jen, I think these guys are gonna definitely be going around again. We got Jen on the lead lap. Everybody is on the lead lap except Robert.
Yeah.
Jen's gonna be catching back up. Straw, these guys are gonna be all good.
Yeah, Jen's back at the. Yeah, Jen's at the back of the pack now. Straw Hat and Iron Phantom are in the pits. We're gonna take green flag with 184. I can't do math.
It's less than 20. 15 to go?
Yeah, 15 or 16 to go.
It'll be a good shootout. These guys know the caution window's 5 laps, so when we do go green, it'll be 189. Right? 189 to 190, and then they have until 196.
Oh damn! I didn't.
Anything after 196 is green.
We're at 6 cautions, right? Yeah,
4. No. 5. 5 or 6. 5 or 6, maybe 6.
I think 6. I'm not gonna update it.
Yo.
We'll watch it. Oh baby. All right. 15 laps to go, I think. I don't know. I was never good at math. That's why I have a calculator.
Yeah. Same. They give it on the front.
Yeah, I have a bunch of dust that I tricked into thinking for me to think for me. 17 laps to go here. Shadow leads us off with Monarchy on the top row. He has Twitchy right behind him, and Taze right behind Twitchy, and Z1 behind Taze. So the guys that have been running out in front this whole race on that bottom row here, is they're gonna get funky through turn 3.
So far, so clean throughout the pack. We got one guy in the wall in the top lane. Looks like that might be Visible. Looks like Visible got into the wall in the back of the pack there.
Yep. Oh, there's
Oh,
trouble in turn
boy.
1.
Yep. Got a couple people up in the wall. Should stay green considering nobody's around and they just restarted.
That was Ace on 240. Monarchy.
Ghost got caught up in that.
And here's Shadow, Twitchy, Taze, Valhalla, Harry Paradise, and Z1 up in the front of the grid.
Yeah, they're cautioned. What?
Interesting.
Looks like. Yeah, well, I'm not there to steward it, but typically, it is around. Be the caution. Now, granted, there's a lot of people in the wall there, but still,
Yeah.
it is odd
Oh,
for
2 damage.
restart to be 2 damage. I get damaged, but they're not around. They're not in the way, essentially. Either way, we are on a caution. These guys are gonna get a chance to get fixed up and
A lot of
back
people getting
going.
packed up here. Pause. Under caution. Somebody got ran through. Let's see if Shadow's gonna do the same thing. Twitchy tried it. Nobody fell for it.
Yeah. That's like the wolf. What is it? Cried.
Oh, the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah, boy cried wolf. One time will get you. Second time, nobody's gonna fall for it anymore.
Yeah. It's like, all right, bro, we get it. And he's actually gonna pit, and that's gonna be the optimal thing to do, and everyone's just gonna be like, wait.
Yeah, they're gonna be stuck. No tires left.
Z1 just messaged or tagged me. Do you see that nonsense? As I always say, man, race how you want to be raced. That's how it is at the end of the day.
I don't get a lot of wins. I have yet to really get an actual league win. I've gotten really close, and then I got screwed over by somebody. He knows who he was. But I think that if you're a faster driver, you can get around somebody cleanly, and if you're a faster driver blocking somebody aggressively, then you're not faster, right? Because like, I look at it this way: if you get around me, that's one thing, right? But if I can't get back around you, that's another. That means I'm just slower. That means you are faster than me. And
Right.
people don't understand that. They throw aggressive blocks or aggressive moves. They try to find a gap that's not there. It causes a wreck, and then catastrophe.
Right.
My cat currently has a box stuck on his head. I wish I had
Oh.
a camera. He got it out, but he was running backwards there for a second.
Nice. 13 laps to go here. All-Star Week, Miami Homestead International Speedway. With Slide Job Motorsports here. Shadow and Twitchy leading us to, well, out of turn 2 now, onto the backstretch, and man, it's gonna be a nail biter. As oh my god, are they going 4 wide? Almost went 4 wide.
Backed out of it. Is he through the?
Oh, Ace on 240 got into the wall. There's one. And the number 11 progressive car. But that is a single vehicle incident, so we will stay green. Now we have 12 laps to go. The shootout is on between these 2. These 4, well, these 5. Boss Racer Pro in a 6th.
3 wide at the front here. Everybody's so far staying with the pack, trying to make as many positions as they can cleanly without wrecking the whole field. They're not
Tays
going to be
trying
nice
to get a
about
run
it.
on the outside, yeah. And I get it. It's the All-Star. Ooh, a little bit of loose action behind. Couldn't quite catch who that was. But also the other thing is, I understand it's the All-Star week and you can kind of be like, oh, I'm gonna run this guy down on the apron. But you know, oh my god, Taze and Twitchy side by side. 11 to go. 10 to go next
Shadow
time
Harry's
by.
getting a run.
Shadow
Harry's
coming to
getting
the
momentum up
inside,
the
yep.
draft. 2x2 again. These guys are not getting away easy. And you're definitely not wrong, Dr. Ice. There's, again, like you said, All-Star Race is one thing. Oh my gosh, Taze putting a bumper on him. Or not Taze, Twitchy put a bumper on Shadow there. It is an All-Star Race. These guys do have to still somewhat stay clean. They can't, you know, it's one thing to race aggressive, it's another thing to race dirty.
Absolutely. And Twitchy and Taze are still side by side. We are under 10 laps to go. This is an
Shadow's trying
absolute
to
shootout here. Taze trying to steal it back. As long as he can hold that outside and he saw, ooh, a little bit of contact between the two. As long as, well, he needs some help there on the outside as well. But as long as he can stay side by side with Twitchy through maybe to about this point where that outside line starts to really take off, he's gonna have it. But I don't know, man.
So far, Shadow keeps pushing Twitchy. Z1's pushing Shadow. I think these guys are gonna keep working together. They might even leave Taze high and dry, just because of the fact that they've been up front the whole race. Taze is not gonna let this win get away from him. He's gonna do everything he can to fight these guys, and he is gonna do that aggressive work. He's not gonna be dirty about it.
Oh my god, look at the run
aggressive.
from Taze. Look at the run from Z1 on the inside.
He's getting away. Taze just needs to throw it down on the bottom if he can, and he's gonna do so just as he comes in.
Twitchy just
turn 1 and 2.
Twitchy had to choose a door to slam on, and he slammed the door on Z1 there. And now Taze out in front. Twitchy with a beautiful run. Taze still holding on to the outside. This is
it's gonna be a battle to the end. Back of the pack, they're still there. They're all there. They all can be patient. All it takes is for one of these front guys to make a simple mistake, and they're in the race. Harry's right behind Shadow. Boss is right behind Harry. All these guys are about single file, double wide, all the way through, staying right there. But it is the two guys at the front that are battling the hardest, Taze and Twitchy. These guys are not giving each other an inch.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's wild. Look at the run that Taze is getting mid to late corner. He's going to come right back around him. If he can hold, Taze is in a perfect position to really take this away from Twitchy. Because there's
as long as he's...
Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just going to say, as long as he stays out of his door coming out of 3 and 4, he will win the race.
Oh, 100%. Because there's not enough momentum on the bottom to keep it going.
No, surprisingly.
Because he'll fall back a car. Oh, he might get into the wall.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Ooh,
that was definitely...
that was close. He'll drop to third. Now Z1's going to take that. Oh, man, he was so close to getting Forza walled and just obliterating the entire field behind him.
He kept it clean. He's still right there. He can get the draft and throw it 3 wide in the middle and do what Taze does best. But yeah, that wash up on the top line is never good. If you do not hit that angle properly off the exit, and if somebody hits your left side door, just like Harry's doing now, you're gonna almost hit that wall.
Z1 throwing it really far down to the inside. Twitchy taking notes of the last couple laps. We're 3 to go.
Dang, it's only 3 to go, holy.
Twitchy holding on to that outside just like Taze was doing him. Oh, Taze sweeping to the inside. He's going to force it 3 wide here. Maybe not this corner, but we're going to see something crazy happen.
He's not going to let it go easy.
Close. Look how close this is.
And surprising, we got... Who's that?
Oh, there he goes. Taze going 3 wide.
With 2 to go.
3 wide for third. Yeah, with 2 to go. Oh, my goodness, Taze.
Who is gonna win
Straw Hat. Straw Hat gets a DNF at the last second. Still 3 wide for third. Taze has a
Taze trying
better
to throw it in
run.
there.
Yep, Taze has the run on the inside. Z1's definitely going to slam the door on him here.
Shadow's
Try
gonna
and
still
sneak
make it.
around him. Twitchy
Oh man,
definitely lost
Shadow
the...
got tight.
Yeah.
We got Val and Ghost.
Shadow
come
falling down
to
to
the
7th. Oh my god, this is the top
White
7 here.
flag, sponsored by Dr. Ice.
Oh my
Gaming.
goodness, look where Taze is. He's back where he wants to be on the high line.
Right there. Oh my gosh. One to go. Here we go. Last
All right.
lap.
No holds barred. If it happens, it happens. And it's Z1 and Taze, we're going to follow along with these two as the race win will be decided by whoever gets the run out of turn 4. And if we've seen anything, it's definitely Taze as Z1 running. Oh, it's a drag race. It's too close to call.
Oh my god.
And it's Taze. Taze
barely.
takes the win. Oh my goodness.
What a race.
Oh,
Z-
my
wow.
god.
A drag race to the I mean I'm gonna clip that because I have it on my POV. It is literally Taze is up by not even a foot. That is a typical Homestead finish.
Wow.
What a race.
300 miles down. Oh wow. Z1 just got
we
a
glitched.
little bit of a car ghosting glitch here. So
Yeah.
Taze taking the victory. Z1 in second, Shadow in third, Ghost Reaper in fourth, Valhalla in fifth, Harry Paradise in sixth, Twitchy in seventh, Monarchy, Deed Speedman, and Eli Don't Do It rounding out your top 10. The rest of the field is Boss Racer, Visible Rocket, Ace, Gen 3 LS, Rye Racer, PRG Black 30, and Iron Phantom 19. Oh my god.
What a roller coaster of a race. We went from the first 35 laps or so to being chaos to 130 so laps of green flag racing. To
Oh,
where it
Taze
was
is
almost,
ready for this interview. He's already
I'm
already
sure.
tagged us too. Oh
I'm
wow.
sure. Let's they have permissions. But
we'll jump up there. Shadow's up there as well. Wow. What a run. All right, we're
let's get the top 3. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
we'll-
we gotta join that DVC. All right.
Yep. All right, I'll see you over there.
Now.
And I know exactly what you're coming from, but Dubs didn't call. He didn't call it.
Oh my
We'll talk then.
gosh. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
we'll talk when it's not on stream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. All of it was on stream.
Yeah.
What a race, fellas. Taze, you did it again. Z1.
He benefits off of that. I don't know. Magic.
That top line came in good at the end, but anyways, Dr. Ice, get us going here.
Alrighty, let's start with Shadow. You and Z1 and Twitchy and Harry Paradise all had it pretty much under wraps during. Oh, there's ads during the
Yeah, you
during
didn't
the
get the
interview.
finish.
Yeah, let's. Oh, I didn't get the finish. No way.
I don't think you got the
What-
finish.
No, it's still on the. It's still on the
Oh,
VOD. It's
just
on the
kidding.
VOD.
Yeah, it'll be on the
Monarchy. Come.
It's on.
I'm gonna de-rice stare Monarchy real quick. There we go. All right. Where was I before I got completely sidetracked? Oh yeah, Shadow. So you, Z1, Twitchy, Harry Paradise all had something figured out where you guys were just gonna run your tires all the way down to, well, the roll cage. Every single one of y'all went green for 130 laps straight. Walk me through the strategy that got you guys to that point.
So off the restart in like somewhere in the 30s. And as far as laps go, we managed to pull a gap to the rest of the field, and so then we just ran our tires to almost severe wear, and then from there on we were pretty much just like we had better tires than everyone ahead of us, and nobody was really that far ahead, and so we were just able to maintain our lead, and just pit when we needed to. Yeah, nothing too crazy. We got lucky with the gap at the restart.
Yeah, that was an insane run. We were counting down the times. We had a total of whoever was team over for cautions. We had 7 total cautions, 3 within 30 laps, and then the other 4 within, well, the other 30 to 40 laps, I believe. So, yeah, I had a phenomenal run, and walk us through those last 5 laps and how wild that got.
Yeah, I mean, considering the we were just flat out the entire time, it was more about just positioning yourself for other people to mess up. And so like, oh, and also not having someone mess up and hurt you with that. Yeah, it was pretty crazy having like I don't know how many were at the front. Was it like 7 or 8?
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that
I
was
had a
kind of
question
wild.
for you too. Wasn't Shadow the one that kept throwing the deeks?
Yeah, it was. We'll get to that one next.
Well,
Let's
okay.
let's let him finish this one. Go ahead. Sorry, Shadow.
I mean, yeah, it was kind of wild for the last 5-10 laps. While we were caution free. I mean, I think the ending was like you were on the front, like you were like the front 2-3 cars, and so I managed to just like luck into some people making a mistake, and I could take P3.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have to talk about those last couple cautions where you somehow broke the ankles of the entirety of the field and put everybody into the pits. Was that your plan to do that,
Well,
or what was going on?
No, I just knew I didn't need to pit. I mean, you weren't in VC for the race, but the other leaders also knew that they didn't need to pit, and they were just doing it because it wouldn't cost them anything really.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
You should have just went with it and said it was a deke.
Yeah,
well, we thought it looked like it because
that's
we
a
saw
lot
you
less
like
cool
get
than
so close.
before. We're like, okay, here comes everybody. Oh, Shadow's stand out. Oh, he's whipping it across the racing surface. Oh, okay. So no, that's not as cool anymore.
if anyone fell for it, that's really good. But no,
yeah, all but 6 people did.
Yeah, everybody else went in.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
that's funny then.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations on third. The first ever Slide Job Motorsports All-Star race. Yeah. Congrats.
Thank you.
Alrighty, let's go to our second place driver, Z1. First off, phenomenal race as well from you. Same kind of questions on the strategy that you, Shadow, Twitchy, and Harry Paradise had during those 130 laps of parade, basically. And then again going into the last couple of laps.
Obviously, I think the credit was to Shadow for the pit strategy because he talked us through how it should go, and then that's why we extended when we did, gradually decreasing how far we went each stint, so that we would end up, I believe, not hitting minor, on the last stint. Kind of works out that we kind of drop back at times to catch Twitch up after he had some engine issues, and then kind of did the same for Harry. He seemed to be on a different-ish strategy than us throughout that pit cycle. He just kind of ended up around us at times, but then he was kind of back with us after the last pits. But I'd say it worked out for him in the end because he got back into the group. And then the last couple laps, I don't know if you saw me almost get assassinated, but
We saw it.
having to make up the ground after that was pretty interesting. But in the end, Taze made the 3 wide work to get back to the outside, and I was too. I would say maybe too nice to not just wash up for the chance.
I
Just-
appreciate you didn't door bang me.
Just accidentally getting tight and slapping him into the 1 pixel sticking out of the wall.
I mean, it would be
This has
obvious.
happened before.
No.
No.
Obviously, it's not a points race, so
Right.
there's no real reason.
Yeah, we definitely saw the attempted assassination there, and I don't know what was that about. Just out of curiosity, I don't want to poke the bear too much if there's bad blood, but
Nobody really knows.
No bad blood. It was just bad racecraft. I don't see why someone blocks that far down and then continues to block someone that far down when they're at the quarter panel. But
Yeah,
oh boy, Polar Mouse.
It will be addressed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me. Yeah. Oh, trust me. Yeah. We talked about it on. I mean, it was the only it was the only thing throughout the whole race that was like dirty, right? As far as that goes, everything else was like the cautions. We don't know exactly what happened in the cautions, but there were cautions, right? It led to a caution, so everybody was fine. But everything else was like clean, like just clean hardcore racing. You guys are doing a good job. And then both of us were on that camera when it happened, and we were just like, what the heck? Because you were making a gap, but even if you had even if you had 2 tires below that line, you're still technically legal, and you shouldn't be driven more below the line.
Yeah,
To the point
I
where
mean-
you're entering a turn on the apron.
and I'm not required to lift if I have a run there.
No,
Obviously,
and
if I get pushed below,
once you're on the corner panel of that guy, he has to give you that room.
Yeah, otherwise he's
Oh.
spinning you or himself out. And
well,
at the end of the
you
day,
saw
that's
what happened.
Oh,
So
No,
yeah.
it's not. I know.
Yeah, we saw
net
that.
positive for me, but it's fine. I don't care. It wasn't a points race, so
Alrighty, well, I think I poked the bear sufficiently there, and I do apologize.
Very good.
Yeah, congratulations on 2nd place there, and oh my goodness, Taze taking the
Taze,
win.
Taze.
Going on.
Sucking me dry over my money here. Sucking me dry. Damn it.
Yeah. By the end of the season, it'll be over 200. That's like $200 I've taken out of your wallet.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. The top line Taze. We kept watching you run that top line and getting the run off the exit. And I told Dr. Ice, I said, if he gets that off a 3 and 4, that's the win. And he managed to go. I mean, we watched you fall back a little bit with like, what, 3 to go? And you got, got right back through the middle to the top line again.
Was there a question?
I mean,
I was waiting for the question. I was like, all right.
I do have a question for you, Taze. How did it feel throughout the race to not be up front? Because up front, we watched 3 guys use the perfect strategy to stay up front, and at one point, you and Ghost were working together to try to catch them, and then the caution came out and you got lucky. But the whole race, you were kind of just working to catch them. You were never. I mean, you dominated at the beginning, right? But, once them guys took off, you're just catching them. How did that feel for once having to do that? Because typically
Yeah,
you're not
so-
having to catch people.
what happened was, in the reality of things, it was my fault in the beginning of why this happened. Why I dropped back. I kind of got. I believe it was Deed's front nose that I tried to chop, and it was my mistake that I didn't do it in time. So I went wide, and then just caused me to fall back. Once I realized that I was out of the pit, like the whole race, I was honestly watching the Twitch stream. I wasn't even really paying attention because I was kind of
Trying to
just
figure
doing
out
laps.
strategy.
Well, yeah, it was to the point where when I noticed I wasn't gonna make it off pit strategy and had to worry about just getting that caution, kind of just running laps. So I was running down to
Yeah.
I was like severe tire wear, like 70%, 75%, and then pitting. I did it. All I did was on that second stop before we got to the final stop. I wanted to get down to the point where I was able to pit, and it was comfortable to the point where I could run on moderate to the finish and just accept the fact that I was gonna get it like a top 5. So with that caution coming out, it really benefited me, which I had no faith in me winning that race whatsoever after that happened. So it's just me watching the Twitch stream and watching the guys up front brace and just do what they wanted to do.
Yeah, I feel that for sure. That definitely is not easy being in the back. The cautions help a lot. Definitely gives you a chance to get the win, as you did.
Yep. Anything else?
No, I'm just laughing at what I put in general chat. Sorry. I'm geeking out over here.
Saying some all right. He
Yep,
isn't. You're not wrong.
that will not be spoken on my stream, but yeah,
You're not wrong.
oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So congratulations on another win. We're gonna go and wrap this up before things get crazy here.
It's already gone sideways. So let's wrap it up even
Yeah.
quicker, huh?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Congrats on third place Shadow, second place Z1, and another win, Taze. What a way to bring the playoffs into full swing.
Yeah. It's gonna be a doozy.
Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna hop out of here and go ahead and wrap up the stream. Dubs, is there anything you want to say before I go ahead and leave? Oh, I got another sub.
You know, so
Resubscribed.
nice. Just
Resubscribed.
appreciate you. Appreciate you letting me join the booth, and hope to do it again. Definitely gonna work on the PG work, but you know, definitely gonna. I had a fun time.
The stream back.
I didn't mean to make it sound like that. I enjoyed watching these guys put on a show and seeing the talent that's in this league, and I mean, it was just a blast to be able to see a show. It wasn't boring whatsoever. Like, it was nice to see the All-Star race be the All-Star race, and you know, it's crazy as it is. Taze won, and congratulations yet again, being a very fast driver. So, and we hope to just get more fast drivers.
Yeah, this rate you're gonna have to fight off a Shadow and Team Noodle to keep him on SJM.
Yeah, I know. Like, Shadow needs to stay. We need to get that one guy that popped in the chat. Twitch did good. Like, these guys are running fast. That was crazy. The pit strategy alone was fun to watch. These three guys just dominating the field off of strategy alone.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna hop out of here and go ahead and wrap up the stream. So appreciate you co-hosting, Dubs.
Thank you, sir.
Ooh, all right, that was a long one. Almost 3 hours of nonstop action here with Slide Job Motorsports in the All-Star Week. They will be kicking off the playoffs starting next week. Let's go ahead and get a roll call of everybody who either followed or subscribed. So we have Franny Snips 8 for the follow. Waxiest Shoe. Nice. Ghost Reaper with the sub. Amygdala, which I missed. Yeah, I appreciate all the support from all the Slide Jump Motorsports guys. I have some words. Oh. But yeah, no, it was beautiful. Absolutely loved it. Make sure you guys hit that follow button so you can get some notifications when I'm live. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. To go ahead and watch all the streams ad free. I have a massive backlog of VODs to go ahead and upload to my YouTube channel so you can watch everything advertisement free. So yeah, I've been your host, Dr. Ice, and I will see you with Excite Motorsports NASCAR series Saturday afternoon. So take it easy.